which limit the federal government's ability to enforce immigration law. They're kind of a new thing that Democrat jurisdictions are doing. They're in violation of federal law. During President Trump's first term, he rightly targeted sanctuary jurisdictions to try to force them to cooperate with federal immigration law. Federal immigration law, mind you, that was voted on in 1996 most recently in the bipartisan Congress, signed by a Democrat president.
Peace, love, and blessings. Shout out to
But they are in violation of that. These states and jurisdictions feel entitled to certain grants, of course. Y'all are combating that. Do sanctuary policies limit the federal government's ability to accurately estimate how many criminal illegals are in the country?
Yes.
Thank you. This means that the number of illegals could be higher, probably higher. Does this hurt the federal government's ability to carry out immigration laws designed by Congress?
Yes, Congressman.
In your opinion, do you believe that the Biden-Harris administration and Democrat pro-sanctuary policies make our community safer and for the American taxpayer?
Lord Jesus.
Do sanctuary policies make our community safer?
Lord Jesus, bananas and everything. Y'all come on in. Shout out to Mighty LDBC. Y'all come on in. I want y'all to see this shit.
So what's strange to me, if you look at this board behind me, in New York,
great clown fest.
There are 7,000 criminal illegal aliens since January 20th of last year.
I don't even want to even listen to this shit. I want to go back. Fuck that. I want to go back. Sorry. I want to go back to the last lady that was just on. I want to go back. Hold on, dog. I gotta go back to her. I want to go back to her. Because what these goofballs are talking about ain't nothing. They ain't talking about nothing. Absolutely nothing. Pam Bundy is floundering right now. She is getting her ass beat. They need to throw this bitch in jail. Like right now, today. They need to throw this bitch in jail today. Shout out to the Mighty LDBC. I am Trill Will LDBC or nothing. And what y'all are watching right now is live testimony from this dumb, treacherous, pedo-protecting dumbass bitch, Pam Bundy, lying under oath. And she got caught by Ted Lieu earlier. I'm going to show y'all that in a little bit. But I want y'all to listen to this Democratic Congresswoman who is absolutely beating the shit out of this bitch. And it was fun to watch. I want y'all to watch it. So we're going to watch that right here. Shout out to the Midas Touch. They're live right now. That I did credit them. I did cite my source, YouTube, because y'all like blocking shit. But I want y'all to hear this. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
Provide legal recourse to victims of deepfake AI.
And I see, thank you, both sides of the aisle.
Our state trying to make sure
we will continue.
I don't give a fuck about that shit. I don't give a fuck about that.
Because the ice was on the ground and we were afraid we'd fall. But other than that, we go out all the time.
Gentlemen, without objection, there's unanimous consent. The gentlelady from Vermont is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Attorney General Bondi, according to your department, a child is sexually abused in the United States every 9 minutes. The vast majority of survivors never get justice. And that's one of the reasons why I think the Epstein case has resonated so deeply with so many Americans. The other reason I think is because it has revealed a two-tiered system of justice. And the powerful are protected and the survivors rarely get any accountability. And the Epstein files contain evidence of a multi-decade international criminal conspiracy involving some of the wealthiest and the most powerful people in the world. There's evidence of financial crimes, political corruption, sex trafficking, and of course, horrible sexual abuse. And I want to remind everybody, this isn't a game. These are real people who have suffered, who are sitting here with us today, and they deserve answers and they deserve accountability. And I'm here to try to get some for them. Now, I've seen some of the unredacted Epstein files, and obviously, as you know, President Trump's name is all over them, but so are the names of other senior Trump officials: Howard Lutnick, Secretary of Commerce, John Phelan, the Secretary of the Navy, and Stephen Feinberg, the Deputy Secretary of Defense. These men were appointed by President Trump to senior positions in his administration. All of them have clear and confirmed ties to Jeffrey Epstein. Attorney General Bondi, yes or no, has the Justice Department asked Secretary Lutnick about his ties to Epstein?
Excuse me. Secretary Lutnick has addressed those ties himself.
I'm asking you, has the Justice Department specifically asked Secretary Lutnick about his ties to Jeffrey Epstein?
He has addressed those ties himself.
Has the DOJ asked Secretary Phelan about his ties to Jeffrey Epstein?
I don't know whether he has addressed those or not.
Has the Deputy Secretary Feinberg talked to the Department of Justice about his ties to Jeffrey Epstein? Yes or no? Has the Department of Justice talked to Deputy Secretary Feinberg about his ties to Jeffrey Epstein, which are clearly spelled out in the files? It's a very simple question. It's not a trick question. I'm just asking you.
Yeah, I'm stunned that you want to continue talking about.
Oh my gosh.
Epstein
Okay,
instead
I'm
of a
reclaiming
Border
my
Patrol
time.
agent
I'm
murder.
asking you not a trick question, a simple
Done.
question. Okay, so what is clear is we have evidence.
Do you know who Chris Malin is?
We have evidence that 3 senior officials within the Trump administration have ties to Jeffrey Epstein. And what
What does ties mean?
I can conclude
What does
from what
ties
you
mean?
are saying that you have not talked to them.
What does ties
So,
mean? Can
I
you
think
define that?
Americans would be shocked to learn that you are not interested in talking with these officials who have ties to Jeffrey Epstein.
What does
across
ties
the
mean?
world,
Can you define that?
across the world,
Can you
prominent
define
men
ties?
who've been
Unbelongs-
exposed
unbelongs to the
in the files have resigned their jobs in disgrace, and that's a good first start. And that same
Disgrace is
standard,
not saying the word
this
Chris
same
Malin.
standard should apply here.
Shit.
And Americans want accountability.
Who is Chris Malin?
Was
Who
the
gives a fuck?
president
Was he?
aware? Please stop talking. It is not your time to ask
Who was he?
questions. It is not your time. I'm reclaiming my time, Mr. Chair.
One second.
Time belongs to the gentlelady from Vermont.
Was the president aware of Secretary Lutnick's ties to Epstein when he chose him to lead the Department of Commerce?
My lord today.
Was he aware?
Chris Malin was a Border Patrol agent.
Okay, so I'm going to
Shocked,
conclude
and
that
she
the president, in
never
fact,
mentioned
did
him
know about his
in
ties
her
because
district.
he was the next door neighbor.
Shame on you.
Oh, for goodness sakes.
You're
this
from
is
a tiny,
pathetic.
beautiful
This is
state.
pathetic, Mr.
Committee will
Chair.
be in order.
I am not asking trick questions here. The
You got your
American
5
people
minutes.
have a right to know the answers to this. These are senior officials in the Trump administration. This is not a game, Secretary.
I'm Attorney General.
My apologies, I couldn't tell.
My God.
By 2008, we knew
Coach, what's going on, Brody?
that Epstein was a convicted sexual abuser. And we now know that Lutnick went to Epstein's Island in 2012. How was that not a deal breaker for the president? And why aren't you asking questions of the Commerce Secretary about what he saw when he was at the island, which he lied about not ever going to? Why are you not asking these questions? And I see that my time is almost expired, so I will say this. Do the right thing, Attorney General. Meet with the survivors. They have been asking for a year. Meet with the survivors. Do the right thing. I yield back.
Gentlelady yields back. The gentleman from South Carolina is recognized for 5 minutes.
May I have 20 seconds of his time?
So that'd be up to the gentleman, but
Absolutely, Madam.
Thank you. Thank you. I was curious if you, Congresswoman, asked Bill Clinton that. Didn't see one tweet, not one. I didn't see one tweet when Joe Biden was in office about Bill Clinton. Didn't ask Merrick Garland anything about Epstein, not once when he was.
Weak sauce. Weak
And
sauce.
also, I want the record
Exactly
to reflect that, with this anti-Semitic culture right now, she voted against a resolution condemning.
Oh,
From the
is you
river-
Oh,
want to be
the
clear?
propaganda.
Do you want to go there, Attorney
Time
General?
belongs
Or
to
do
the
you
gen-
want to go there? Are
Time
you
belongs to the
serious?
gentleman
Talking
from
about
South
anti-Semitism
Carolina.
to a woman who
Lady-
lost her grandfather in the
I reclaim
Holocaust?
my time. I
Really?
reclaim my time.
Really?
committee will be in
Reclaim my
order.
time.
Talk to Jared Wise about anti-Semitism.
The ranking member knows that
Can I get like 30 seconds back?
Blame the
Yeah, I've been-
Balance of
I think the
30
whole
of mine.
committee knows I've been very
Thank
good
you.
making sure everyone gets their 5 minutes in the
Attorney
same
General,
time.
I'm going to talk about
South
sanctuary
Carolina.
cities for a second, which
We don't give a fuck about
limit
sanctuary cities, sir.
the
We
federal
don't- we
government's
do not
ability
care.
to enforce immigration
We
law.
do not care.
They're kind of a new thing that Democrat
We do
jurisdictions
not
are
care
doing.
about that.
They're in violation of federal law during President Trump's first term.
Of course, because so many criminals are running to sanctuary jurisdictions. Many of your
If that's okay.
That is okay.
Mr. Cohen. Thank you. You see on the National Institute of Justice's study on undocumented immigrants having an offender rate lower than U.S.-born citizens. I'd like to enter this in the record from 2024.
Without objection.
And I have several myself, Mr. Chairman. The Guardian.
To prioritize low-level immigration cases while gutting enforcement against corporate criminals and public corruption. You revived draconian
You're
law
talking
of
about public
1798,
corruption. Whoa.
which should be repealed to illegally send people to a torture prison in El Salvador. You fired over 100 immigration judges, including the assistant chief immigration judge in Chicago, without cause, and installed unqualified military judges whom you instructed to deny asylum in violation of the law. You prosecute the president's enemies like Jim Comey and Tish James while giving impunity to federal agents who are murdering and brutalizing and terrorizing constituents, including in Chicagoland, in my neighborhood. I saw it last year firsthand.
Yes, Lord.
You and Cash Patel covered up the murder of Silverio Villegas Gonzalez in my district by ICE agents. You tried to investigate Renee Good instead of the ICE agent who murdered her, and you tried to cover up the murder of Alex Freddie by CBP agents. You bring fake charges against protesters like the Broadview Six and Marimar Martinez, whom your administration labeled a domestic terrorist.
Well,
this is the Montessori teacher who lives in my district.
And the church
while
said
protecting
amen.
thugs
Amen,
who
church,
terrorize
amen.
us
He
and
preached this morning.
DHS authority. That's what you do. Protect and enable the criminals who are plundering our society and destroying what's left of democracy and the rule of law.
Yes, Lord.
Epstein accomplices, mass DHS thugs,
Yes.
corporate criminals,
Well.
Tom Holman, Eric Adams, insurrectionists, the list goes on. And you talk about fighting crime, but you protect any criminal who helps you and Trump turn our country into an authoritarian gangster state.
Yes, sir.
And after all this, nobody supports you. I'm not talking about Democrats. I'm talking about conservative judges who are condemning the rampant lawlessness at DOJ under your leadership. Your prosecutors are quitting in droves over being forced to prosecute low-level immigration cases, including in Chicagoland. Your MAGA base despises you because you're covering up the Epstein files. How ironic. And even your own boss has repeatedly complained to your staff about you, calling you weak and ineffective. Weak and ineffective. That's what Donald Trump thinks of you already. You will not win, however. Chicagoland rejects you. The American people reject you. Our communities have demonstrated our strength and resilience in the face of cruelty and cowardice. Democrats must impeach and remove lawless officials like you and Kristi Noem.
Yes, sir.
And impose accountability for every criminal action. But you can spare yourself more humiliation.
Yes, sir.
Resign now and submit yourself to accountability by the American people. Mr. Chairman, before I yield back, I ask unanimous consent to submit for the record this Wall Street Journal article dated January 12th, 2026, entitled, Trump has complained about Pam Bondi repeatedly to aides. Thank you, and I yield back.
Objection. Gentleman yields back. The gentleman from Texas is recognized.
My God.
I thank the chairman.
May I have 20 seconds, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Let's hear the opposition research.
Thank you. That's absolutely right. That they're not running for, he's not running for office again because well, I don't know why you're not running for office again, but after the filing deadline, you publicly announced you would not run when your chief of staff, Patty Garcia, announced and took your seat.
That's a state matter. That isn't a federal matter. You should investigate crimes.
You
Time belongs
investigate
to the gentleman
violations
from
of the law.
Texas. The time belongs to the gentleman
See
from
what's going
Texas.
on here, right?
A little flexibility in the time. I appreciate the chairman. Madam Attorney General, am I correct that under your leadership, the Department of Justice has prosecuted cases of non-citizen voting? So it's false. As the question is whether President Trump's decision to pause asylum and these Jane Does, that their names shouldn't have been made public when there were some.
Reported that the folks she's abused, the survivors who are sitting here, they see themselves as being denied justice. They feel re-traumatized. And I'm glad that we agree on that. But she should not be in that prison. And she needs to be moved back to a maximum security prison as soon as possible. But what she has told another committee here is that she won't cooperate with them unless she gets clemency from Donald Trump.
Well, Lord.
It's just crazy.
Yes, Lord.
To consider that she can be wielding this kind of influence within the administration. But that begs the question. Who ordered her to be transferred to the minimum security prison that she was ineligible for? Who signed off on the special privileges? Was it Mr. Blanche? Was it one of your other subordinates? So please, can you tell us who sent her there, since you don't agree she should be there?
I said I do not agree she should receive special treatment. She was transferred, I learned after the fact, to the same level facility, and that is a question to the Bureau of Prisons. I was not involved in that at all. The same level facility, I don't know why, but instead of talking about Ghislaine Maxwell, who hopefully will die in prison, hopefully will die in prison. I have talking about Irina Zarutska.
I have a couple of
died on a subway.
Right, and I absolutely...
You don't talk about that.
I have been talking about it and actually helping with these issues. But we're going to move back to you.
I bet we are.
Yes, of course, because you're here to testify.
Amen.
That's what the whole point of this endeavor is. So of course we're moving back to you. It is all about you.
Yes.
So as we've heard, she took the fifth in response to every single question in that committee hearing. And her lawyer dangled the offer of clemency.
Amen.
Should Donald Trump pardon or commute her sentence? Should she be released from prison? Yes or no?
The question. Come on now.
You said you hope she dies there, so I'm hoping the answer is no.
I already answered that question.
Good. I'm very glad. I really like this bipartisan agreement about
when
what
it
should
agrees
happen.
with you. But you don't want to talk about Irina Zarutska. You don't want to talk about
I talk about
murdered
her all
by
the
a
time,
violent crime
but
offender
I am not
in
here
your
to
jurisdiction.
testify before Congress. You are. That is your job today.
You are
That's what you're getting at.
obsessed with attacking.
So I want you to know that your own DOJ employee, he's recently been demoted and had some other problems, advises on pardons. Do you think he will be advising Mr. Trump on any kind of clemency or pardon for Ghislaine Maxwell?
Well,
I'm not going to speculate, and you couldn't even identify properly. That's why you don't want to talk about Irina Zarutska. You couldn't properly identify her relative.
I absolutely
respectfully, we don't
have
right
been, and her family, by the way, appreciates all of the condolences, all of the help, everything that our law enforcement in North Carolina has been doing to help her family. Her family feels well treated. Thank you, and I yield back.
Ms. Lady yields back. Gentleman from California is recognized.
I'd ask unanimous consent to enter into the record. And
Answer that. They didn't want to hear my answer on the other side.
Seats. I'd like to have unanimous consent to introduce the National Security Presidential Memorandum 7 dated September 25th, 25.
Objection.
The BONDI Department of Justice memo dated December 4th, 2025.
Objection.
An article from Newsweek entitled DOJ Deletes Study Alleging Rise in Far-Right Terrorism dated September 18th, 2025.
God, go ahead, Ms. Stansberry.
Notice article from October 3rd, 2025. Trump's directive on organized political violence could lead to increased surveillance of his critics. Washington Post article, September 25th, 2025. Trump targets domestic terrorists, but only mentions the radical left.
Without objection.
Idaho Capital Sun, October 18th, 2025. Rest easy, Idahoans. The No King demonstrators are American patriots.
Without objection.
Attacks on freedom of speech, what nonprofits need to know, published by the National Council of Nonprofits, the largest network of nonprofits in America.
Hey, shout out to
The Freedom from Religious Foundation warns that Bondi memo weaponizes federal law enforcement against non-Christians and dissenting viewpoints. A Ken Klipperstein blog from January 28th, 26, ISIS secret watch lists of Americans.
Objection.
And an Intercept article from February 2nd, 26, Trump calls his enemies terrorists. Does that mean he can kill them?
Without objection. The gentleman from Florida is recognized.
It is.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Good morning, Attorney General Bondi.
Yes.
Good afternoon.
Oh, you're right. Good afternoon. It's been a long day.
They putting boot to ass to this
I wrote
bitch right
this
now, and it's fun to watch.
We've known each other a long time, and I'll always be appreciative for your assistance when you were Attorney General in Florida after the shooting at my high school at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas in my hometown of Parkland when we passed a bipartisan bill, the Marjorie Stoneman Douglas School Safety Act, which was the largest policy response to a school shooting in American history. Your department also prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law a constituent of mine and former felon that had plans to kill me when he was picked up by law enforcement after he was target practicing in his backyard with 2 rifles, a scope, a silencer, 3,000 rounds of ammunition, an anti-Semitic manifesto. My name was the only name on their target list, and my kids found out about this from their friends at school. So thank you. However, the most transparent administration in American history. Before Trump, we didn't know the word transparency, apparently. It's been 12 months since you gave Republican influencers part 1 of the Epstein files. You said the list was on your desk, and a memo came out and said that there was no list. Phase 2 of the binders never happened. The President of the United States says the Epstein thing is a hoax. He blasts his own base for wanting the release of the files. He blamed Barack Obama. Republicans voted against the release of the files in the Rules Committee. Then they refused to even return to the Rules Committee until they could be protected from future votes on the release. Speaker Johnson sends Congress home a day early before break. They sent the Deputy Attorney General to meet with Maxwell. She says something favorable about the president. Miraculously, she gets transferred to a minimum security facility. No one can explain why. Miraculously, the leaks to the Wall Street Journal stop. We come back from break. We have the Massey discharge petition. Republicans drop a non-binding resolution trying to kill the Massey discharge petition. The White House says passing the Massey discharge petition is a hostile act. Trying to stop the necessary 218 signatures, according to Republican members that signed it, the White House brought them into the Situation Room, the place where the president goes for time of war, promising things like appropriations or maybe even to primary them. People in the room say you were there. It didn't work. We get the 218 signatures. We eventually passed the Massey petition. You guys didn't release the files. You were forced by Congress, every member of the House except one, and the entire Senate. The reason the president signed it is because it was a veto-proof majority. We can't agree on anything, and yet the entire House but one member and the whole Senate forced the administration to release the files. Kash Patel under oath said to Senator Kennedy, the FBI is not in possession of any credible evidence that Epstein trafficked girls to anyone but himself. We know now that's not true. According to documents, Epstein had a worldwide sex trafficking ring. Girls from Poland, Czechoslovakia, Russia, Paris, modeling agencies sending him girls. He even had a relationship with a summer camp where he groomed girls at a picnic table. Ghislaine Maxwell says 29 Epstein associates cut secret DOJ deals. Turns out there is a list. 6 names readily available if you unredact them. Co-conspirators named, but we got them when you unredact them. Maxwell recently tells a House Oversight Committee that she wants clemency to release more names. Kash Patel under oath said Trump's name appears less than 100 times in the files. We now know that's not true. Trump's name appears more times in the Epstein files than God's name appears in the book about God. Okay, by the way, this is the Trump Bible. Move over, King James. Trump's name also appears more times in the Epstein file than Harry Potter's name appears in the 7 books about Harry Potter. Lutnick says that in 2008, he went to Epstein's home, says he had a massage table in the living room, that Epstein said he got one every day, that it was the right type of massage. He and his wife decide to leave and say they'll never be in a room with him again. Howard then says, I'm sure the Epstein stuff is all on video. He was the greatest blackmailer of all time. Well, how would Howard know that?
Facts.
But now the files are public. And in 2012, we find out that he and his family are on Epstein Island after Epstein pled guilty to
Say it with
state
me,
charges.
Church. After.
I'm from Florida. I take my family to Disney World, not to Epstein Island.
Amen.
There are documents in the files that dispute the president's claim that he kicked Epstein out of his club. Allegedly, the president said that he asked Epstein to leave. Supported now that's disputed though. Statements from the manager of the club.
Sorry, y'all.
Now, Madam Attorney General, I have like 25 seconds left. So, because I'm curious, and I'd like to see flip to the Jared Moskowitz section of the binder. I'm interested to see what staff provided on the oppo on me, and because we're in the Olympics, I'm going to give it a grade. I just want to see how good it is. So, give me your best one.
So first of all, nothing is funny about mocking the Bible and holding up a Trump Bible. That's what you did. You made a joke, and I find offense
I want it.
that. That's all I have to say.
I want it from the burn book.
Shame.
I want it from the burn book, which is the best one. What you got?
Has expired. The gentleman from Wisconsin's recognition.
Thank you. First of all, I'd like to clear something up that was said earlier and is frequently said and is manifestly not true. And that is the supposed small number of crimes committed by immigrants or illegal immigrants in the country.
No one cares what you said, white bread. We don't give a fuck. We don't care. We do not fucking care. We don't care. We do not fucking care. We're gonna watch some good shit. I'm gonna piece through the Midas Touch live stream of this lying bitch sitting in this fucking shit, getting all in her fucking feelings because she's getting her ass beat right now. Nah, homie. We don't really give a flying fuck about that bullshit. We give a fuck about Donald Trump, Jeffrey Epstein, and all these fucking billionaire pedophiles that's been harming and raping these little kids. That's what we give a fuck about. We don't give a fuck about none of this weird ass shit y'all up here lying about. Oh, immigrant crime is so high. Well, you can go to the Bureau of Prisons and you can look up and see exactly who's committing the most fucking crimes. Go to the Bureau of Prisons. Go there. Don't go to that bullshit Table 43 that y'all like to reference all the fucking time. Go to the Federal Bureau of Prisons website and look who is dominating the prison population. It damn sure ain't immigrants. I'm gonna go ahead and be the spoiler for you. It's white men. It's the white ones. White men. Don't worry. Go ahead. But anyways, we're gonna hear some good shit. Fuck all this damn stupid ass. Look. Here's one thing I want y'all to do. Here. Please, oh God, please, Democrats, if y'all hear me under the sound of my voice on this good old day in February, do not refer to these fucking terrorists on the Republican side as fucking colleagues. These fuckers are fucking terrorists. Treat them as such. They don't give a fuck about the rule of law. They don't give a fuck about these victims. They don't give the fuck about the survivors. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about my black ass. They don't give a fuck about nothing but power and greed. This is it. Please, the only decent fucking Republican that is actually doing something is Thomas motherfucking Massey. And I don't even agree with his politics. But when it comes to morality, Thomas Massey, you got my vote, buddy. You earned my vote. You earned it. You earned that. You're the only one throughout a whole slew of Republican traitors that are protecting fucking pedophiles and lying about it like this dirty ass, stinking ass bitch that's sitting her stupid ass with that smug ass look on her face. I can't wait for this dirty bitch to go to fucking prison. I can't wait for she to go to fucking prison where she fucking belongs. Right beside her bestie, Ghislaine Maxwell, because she knew about the fucking transaction. She knew what Todd Blanche was going down there to do. She knew it. Just like she knew when she handed all them fucking retards like libs from TikTok the fucking empty ass folders, pretending like that. Oh, we're about to release the Epstein files. They're about to release the Epstein files. They're about to release the Epstein files. And then you see these fucking retards on the internet. Oh man, they about to release. See, man, the Republicans care about kids. Bitch, what y'all did since then? What y'all did? What y'all did? What y'all did? What y'all do? Not a damn thing. Oh, okay, that's right. That means y'all motherfuckers went over there and y'all tried to bogart the fucking passage of the Epstein Transparency Act. Y'all did that shit. Mike Johnson, little fucking closeted weirdo ass, he sent y'all home a day early so y'all can be on leave for like 2 months, doing nothing, getting paid. Y'all worked a total of 82 days last year out of 360 fucking 5 days. And you still got paid our tax money. Mind you, I just paid $10,000 in federal fucking taxes. So suck my dick if you in my fucking chat trying to tell me, nah, you can't count on what to do. They just spent $10,000 of mine that I ain't fucking got. I ain't rich. I'm richer than these fucking goofball Trump supporters, though. I'm richer than them bitch ass niggas. Yeah. Here we go. We're gonna listen to some more of this shit. This shit gets good.
Quote, if you come for law enforcement, the Trump administration will come for you, end quote.
That's what she said.
I want to show you just a brief video. It's about 30 seconds and I'll ask you a couple questions about it.
Hey, you guys are disgusting. I'm former law enforcement. You're disgusting. You are the Nazi. You are the Gestapo. You can't see it because you're chasing your pension, right? Pension. Your retirement, right? That's what runs your life, your retirement. The sad thing is they're not even going to get their pension because it's going to be your And shame on you. Shame on you. Shame
Attorney General Bondi, that man works for you now, right?
Who was that, Congressman?
The man in that video, the one who was in the police-worn body cam footage, the one allegedly yelling, "Kill him," at police officers on January 6th, his name is Jared Wise.
He does work for us.
He works for you at the Department of
he
Justice.
does. He does.
This is an individual whom a federal grand jury indicted for 2 felonies and 4 misdemeanors related to his participation in the attack on January 6th. One of those charges was forcibly assaulting, resisting, opposing, impeding, intimidating, and interfering with police with the intent to commit another felony.
Facts.
This is who you choose as the chief law enforcement officer of the United States of America to hire at the Department of Justice. Someone on video yelling, "Kill him," at police officers, right?
Right.
I believe he was pardoned by President Trump.
Oh, he was pardoned. You're right. You're right. Pardoned by President Trump for his offense. Pardoned for yelling, "Kill him," at police officers. And yet you expect hardworking police officers across the country to believe that you take law enforcement seriously.
Yeah,
you
right.
could imagine the reaction of so many folks across the country hearing the chief law enforcement officer of the United States refuse to even condemn what that individual whom you've now hired did. But in any event, let's talk a little bit about some of the other divisions within the Department of Justice and what's happened over the last year. You're familiar with the public integrity section of the DOJ's criminal division. I think it's referred to as PIN. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know which presidential administration under which the PIN was first created?
I can tell you what administration that the weaponization was ended under.
I'll reclaim my time. This wasn't a trick question.
You don't get to
Madam Attorney
reclaim
General.
your time.
Madam Attorney General.
Because I don't like it.
Mr. Chairman, will you explain to the witness that he does reclaim his time?
Because I don't answer a question to your satisfaction.
Madam Attorney, administration. Time the gentleman has expired. Gentleman yields back. Gentleman from New York is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Ms. Bondi, I went over to the department yesterday for a couple of hours to review some of the unredacted materials. And I am looking forward to your detailed explanation for why you have withheld almost half of the documents, which is required by the bill.
Yes.
Now, obviously, there are 3 million documents, so I didn't get through much. But one thing I didn't see was the client list that you said you had on your desk a year ago.
Well,
I did, however, find a couple of important documents.
Well,
an 86-page prosecution memo from the Southern District of New York, and a draft indictment from Florida against Jeffrey Epstein's co-conspirators. For reasons that I cannot understand nor are permitted by the bill, they were still redacted, even for members of Congress.
Well,
so Ms. Bondi, will you commit right here to immediately providing those two documents in unredacted form to members of Congress? Not a complicated question.
Well, I guess it is for you because you have a law degree and those are privileged.
Okay, they're not privileged, but we will discuss that later. I also found an email that I have right here from Jeffrey Epstein to Ghislaine Maxwell that was unredacted. And it included notes of statements that Donald Trump made about his prior relationship with Jeffrey Epstein. Now, there is no reason for this to be hidden from the American people. There is no privilege. There is no attorney-client privilege. And I see you're checking with your staff. And I can assure you, staff, this is not under attorney-client privilege because it was sent from Jeffrey Epstein to Ghislaine Maxwell. Will you commit to publicly providing the unredacted version of this so that the American people can understand the extent of Donald Trump's lies about his relationship with Jeffrey Epstein?
Well,
you're about as good of a lawyer today as you were when you tried to impeach President Trump in 2016. Have you apologized for that in 2019?
Fuck him.
So will you unredact this? Will you
were
unredact
lead
this?
counsel on that. Privilege.
I'm asking you, will you unredact this?
Privileged.
Y'all see her trying to stonewall.
Privileged, of course.
Michael Fleming, what's up?
I
bro?
look forward to discussing this more.
Oh, I can't wait to see you go to
these are
fucking
obviously improper redactions.
And let me stop for a minute.
I'm talking.
If they're not privileged,
quiet.
Don't yell at me. If they're not
Chairman, would you stop the clock? This is on your time. It's not on Mr.
They're not
Even though you
privileged.
used your improper redactions.
You'll like my answer.
To
If we
continue
review them
to
and they're not
protect
privileged,
Time belongs to the member.
we're happy to release them.
We'll stop the clock. We'll stop the clock.
How you doing?
Time belongs to the member. Go ahead.
Even though you used improper redactions to protect Donald Trump and other predators associated with Jeffrey Epstein, you did the exact opposite thing with the survivors and victims of this scheme. So their identification information was really the only thing required to be redacted, and it was not. And it's clear this was not a mistake. This was not by accident. This was not because you only had 30 days when you really used 75, and that doesn't even include all the hours last March that you were redacting it. But I'll tell you why it's clear it wasn't a mistake. There is an email entitled Epstein Victim List.
Yep.
There are 32 names. One is redacted. 31 are not. So someone looked at it and decided to redact something. And I will tell you that that is clearly intentional to intimidate these survivors and victims.
Facts. Hi, Julie.
Now, in a interview last week,
How will you tell me that's intentional?
in an interview last week, Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche
Can't go off script.
said that any victim that wants to speak with the department has done so, hopefully. Well, thanks to the incredibly brave people sitting here behind you, we can actually ask them if that's true. Now, would the survivors and victims who are here please stand up one more time? Just by show of hands, how many of you or your loved ones actually have met with the Department of Justice and provided testimony and estimate and evidence? None.
Y'all see the difference?
And of those of you who have not met, which is everyone, how many of you have reached out either individually or through a lawyer or representative to offer to provide testimony and evidence? All of them. And of those all of you who have reached out, how many of you were denied or ignored by the Department of Justice? All of them. And despite the shameful and despicable efforts by Ms. Bondi and her department to intimidate you, how many of you are still willing to speak to the Department of Justice?
Cover all this shit in a minute.
All of them. Well, Ms. Bondi, it looks like you have some more witnesses
Gentleman's
to
time has
talk
expired.
to, and I yield back.
We will go to the good gentleman from North Carolina, Congressman Knott.
May I have a moment, Congressman?
It's
Yes,
gonna
ma'am.
be some bullshit.
Thank you.
Yes, man. I have a feeling this finna be some bullshit.
Here we go. Here's the photograph. This is why.
We don't give a fuck about that bitch ass nigga. We don't care. We do not fucking care. Do y'all care? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Do you give a fuck? Do y'all give a fuck? Any of y'all give a fuck? Oh, okay. We didn't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck, bitch. You keep talking about the most irrelevant shit. Look, they ask her. Here's how the question is going right here. This is my impression of this raggedy, dirty, disgusting bitch right now sitting in Congress. Pam Bondi, you said under oath that you were going to keep the identities of the victims safe. Right? That's what you said. You said that shit. You said it. So tell me why the information of the victims are being exposed and the actual perpetrators of all this bullshit are free and clear. They're all protected. Well, we want to talk about we're gonna talk about illegal aliens on Mars, and Donald Trump got impeached in 2020, and y'all gonna apologize for impeaching him for breaking the law. You're gonna apologize? Are you gonna apologize? Are y'all gonna apologize? This is Pam Bondi. She's not doing. Oh, Hunter Biden's laptop. Hunter Biden's laptop. Look at me. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Get the fuck out of here, dog. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, man. 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 PD, you want PD. You want PD. You want PD. You raggedy bitch. This dirty bitch. Stupid bitch. Look how stupid she is. Look at my picture of this white man. Look at me. I'm just showing everybody how stupid I am. I'm a fucking dumbass idiot. If you lying 10 me up in a hallway, that's what we call a getting dumb. Wow. Where are the white women at? Well, shit. Get this bitch the fuck out of here. Now, today. Get her out of here. Fuck that bitch. Oh, brother, man.
Brother, this guy stinks!
They should just let me in there. Just
Stop breaking the law, asshole!
Just keep breaking the law, right? Yeah. Free my grandma. What's happening with it, family?
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
Yeah. Fuck Pam Bondi. That's what I say. Fuck that bitch. Fuck Pam Bondi. And that emotional fucking wig she got on her fucking head, too. Pam Bondi asked her a straightforward question. Oh, are you going to investigate all the pedophiles in the Epstein files?
A few moments later.
Emotional damage.
Fuck. This woman is fucking stupid. Stupid. I want to get past this fucking douchewad from North Carolina that's not asking no questions, looking like he just hauled out of the Epstein files.
Agreement. The importance of ensuring trust between the American public and those government officials who wield powerful law enforcement responsibilities. So, Attorney General, would you agree that it is important for law enforcement leaders to be honest?
I do not watch nothing Republicans say because they're fucking traitors.
Of course, as well as members of Congress.
Thank you. And would you include yourself as a law enforcement leader?
Of course.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. You know, President Trump has also, he has referred to himself as the chief law enforcement officer of this country. So do you believe that President Trump is honest?
He is the commander-in-chief of the United States of
do you
America,
believe
and
that
not only is
Trump
he
is
keeping
honest?
this country safe,
Do you
he
believe
is keeping this
honest?
world
It's
safe.
a simple question,
Of
which
course
you didn't
I do.
answer.
He is
Okay,
the
thank you.
commander-in-chief.
Last June, Minnesota lawmaker Melissa Hortman, her husband Mark, and their dog were brutally murdered in their home. And your USA's office in Minnesota investigated this crime and obtained a 6-count indictment of the murder suspect, stating that he had intent to kill, injury, harass, and intimidate Minnesota legislators. And I have the copy right here. I read through it. Yet a few weeks ago, President Trump suggested publicly that Minnesota Governor Tim Walz was behind these murders, posting on his Truth Social account a video raising this conspiracy theory. And it wasn't true. And you know it wasn't true, or else you would not have brought an indictment against the subject. Do you know what else Trump has said? He has said he has cut gas prices by 1,400%. False. That he won the 2020 election.
Actually, gas is down to $1.99 a gallon, thanks to
that he didn't know Epstein.
Maybe $5 in California.
It's my time, Mr. Chair.
See how she doing?
That he sent water to LA during the wildfires.
Down to
False.
$1.20.
That Governor Westmore of Maryland called him the greatest president of his lifetime. False. So many tales, too many to keep up. But I want to go back to what he said about Tim Walz. Do you agree that President Trump undermined public trust in law enforcement by suggesting that Governor Walz was involved in the Hortman murders?
I am not familiar with that statement.
Well, that is a disappointing response, and it is also why your office and Donald Trump have zero credibility. Because I know, and you know, it was a right-wing extremist who murdered the Hortmans. And you and the president are being dishonest with the American people. Last fall, after the horrific shooting of Charlie Kirk, President Trump was asked if there were extremists on both the left and the right. And his exact words were, "I'll tell you something that's going to get me in trouble, but I couldn't care less. The radicals on the right oftentimes are radical because they don't want to see crime. The radicals on the left are the problem, and they're vicious, and they're horrible, and they're politically savvy." Do you agree with this statement? You're taking too long, Madam Attorney General, but you know the answer because your own department has addressed the question. In 24, the DOJ's research arm issued a report on domestic terrorism, stating that the number of far-right attacks continues to outpace all other types of terrorism and domestic violence extremists. The DOJ published the report, and after the president made those comments, the DOJ took the report down. And I sent you a letter asking you a simple question. Why did the Justice Department remove the data that shows right-wing extremists have killed more innocent people than left-wing extremists?
Did you refer to immigration enforcement as domestic terrorism?
You should answer my question. You're on my time, but you won't. And what I am asking you to do is put the report back. Restore the data. Stop scrubbing important data from your website. Stop taking down reports that you know the American people need to know about. There are violent, dangerous people out here with real threats, and the dishonesty from your agency comes from the covering up of these threats that could hurt American people and put our lives at rest. Do better. With that, I yield back, Mr.
The lady yields back. The gentleman from North Carolina is recognized.
May I have one moment?
You may.
Her district includes Culver City, and she's not talking about any crime in her district. Nothing about helping crime in her district. She's not even worth getting into the details.
Well, thank you, Madam Attorney General, and we are grateful to have you here today. And let me just say that
I do not listen to fucking terrorists. I do not fucking listen to these fucking terrorists. Fuck Republicans. They're fucking traitors. They're pedophile protectors. They're fucking liars. They're scammers. And most importantly, they're fucking racist. Fuck these bitch ass niggas. Get them all out of office. Every every single one of these fucking Republican traitors, including this old pedophile preacher-looking bastard right here on my screen. Get them the fuck out of here. Fuck them. Every single fucking one of them. You fucking suck. Fuck y'all. Y'all gonna try to steal this election, and it still ain't gonna work, because it's gonna be too many people voting against your raggedy ass. Fuck y'all. All of y'all. Including your Lord and Savior, Donald John pedophile kid fucking Trump. Fuck that old degenerate piece of shit. I can't wait for the Grim Reaper to do his goddamn job. Who listens to Republicans? Who still listens to Republicans? Wait, raise your hand so I can block your stupid ass. Yeah, they gonna be rigged. They finna rig the shit out these elections. Cause they know they getting their asses kicked. That ass whooping is so prevalent, they see the fists rising up against their noses right now as we speak. The ass whoopings are coming right now. They gonna be standing at the polls talking about what?
I've had it with white people that triple trumped, that have the nerve and the audacity to walk into a Mexican restaurant, a Chinese restaurant, an Indian restaurant, go to perhaps their gay hairdresser. I don't think you should be able to enjoy anything but Cracker Barrel. And if you want to triple Trump and you want to browbeat DEI and you want to browbeat gay people and you want to browbeat black people as you've been doing for 400 years, and you want to browbeat this generation of immigrants that come over here and open up businesses earnestly, pay their taxes, you want to demonize them and call them rapists and felons and all this shit when the felon is the teeny weeny mushroom cock piece of shit, Kankle's McTaco tits at the top of the ticket. I have fucking had it from top to bottom. White people that triple Trump should be banned, boycotted from enjoying the best thing that America has to offer, which is multiculturalism. Get your fat asses out of the Mexican restaurant, get your fat asses over to Cracker Barrel, because nobody wants to see your fucking smug ass, teeny weeny, pink arm, big gut around. Nobody wants to see.
Love it.
With the mayor, with the police chief, doing everything we can to make DC safe. As of February 9th, there were nearly 10,000 arrests.
Where is she?
This is DC. 1,000 illegal guns seized since the operation began, with carjackings down 81% from this time last year. And
sure what law school she went to and what.
Hold on now, I gotta rewind that there. I can't miss another Jasmine now. Can't be missing no Jasmine now.
Thank you. I seek unanimous consent to introduce into the record the research that Representative Kamlager-Dove and I referenced concerning the threat of right-wing domestic terrorism, which the Department of Justice scrubbed from its website in September.
Without objection, the gentlelady from Texas is recognized.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chairman. And to be clear, I'm not going to ask any questions of this witness because this witness has revealed that she has no intentions of answering questions. But instead, I'm going to ask some very basic questions really quickly of my colleague, Becca Ballant, if she will answer right or wrong, raping children.
Wrong.
Right or wrong, killing random citizens.
Definitely wrong.
Right or wrong, enriching yourself as the sitting president of the United States.
Definitely wrong.
Okay, thank you, because I probably never would have got that with our witness. Our witness who somehow is a lawyer but does not understand how it works with witnesses. I'm not really sure what law school she went to and what all kind of cases she tried, but typically when you come into a space and somebody's a witness, then they sit there and they answer questions instead of asking questions. And then we also have this objection that we use as lawyers called non-responsive, when a witness fails to actually answer the question. But nevertheless, let me address the survivors, because that's exactly who they are. They are not victims, they are survivors. Let me say thank you for having more courage and moral clarity in your pinky fingers than the entire Department of Justice.
Thank you.
We are currently the laughing stock of the world, partially because of the failed leadership within the DOJ, as we see kings and queens falling and everywhere around the world. But we don't know the basics of right and wrong in this country because it's not about partisanship. And that's why I applaud Thomas Massey, because he's the only person on the Republican side that has a backbone and knows how to stand up to corruption. But nevertheless, let me keep going. My Democratic colleagues have been attacked this entire committee hearing. They have been lied on. And frankly, the American people weren't looking for that. They were looking for answers about the corruption that they see coming from this administration. In the written testimony of this witness, of this particular witness, she stated that when she took office, she had two main goals. The first was to end the weaponization of justice, and second, to return the department to its core mission. Not only have you lied about both, you've intentionally done the exact opposite. You're spending more taxpayer resources arresting journalists than you are prosecuting pedophiles and creeps. In fact, your boss, the President of the United States, stated that this administration, quote, took the freedom of speech away. And at your direction, DOJ has arrested Don Lemon and Georgia Fort. And I might add that y'all actually had a judge that rejected y'all for trying to arrest Don Lemon before, just like the grand jury rejected y'all as it relates to Senator Kelly, just like a grand jury rejected y'all as it relates to Senator Slotkin, just like the case against Tish James was dismissed and the case against Mr. Comey was dismissed. I completely don't get how it is that you're sitting at the top of DOJ because you don't seem to be good at your job. You're spending more taxpayer resources arresting these journalists. In fact, we know after Georgia Fort and Don Lemon were arrested, we know that there were homes of journalists that were raided. We know that threatened prosecution against students protesting your actions and forced tech companies to remove apps used to track ISIS activities. But let's circle back to you protecting pedophiles and creeps, because I want to talk about the president and his possible involvement with Jeffrey Epstein. Now, I don't know what the president might have done with Jeffrey Epstein, but unlike this administration, I believe that facts matter. So let's talk about the facts. Fact number one, Donald Trump is one of the most named people in the Epstein files. At least 5,000 files contained more than 38,000 references to Trump, his wife, or Mar-a-Lago. Fact number two, Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell made young girls available to Trump on multiple occasions. For example, according to this file, Ghislaine Maxwell presented a young girl to President Trump who spent more than 20 minutes apparently flirting with her. Here's another example. This shows notes from FBI investigators that describe Jeffrey Epstein transporting a victim to Mar-a-Lago to meet with President Trump, where he bragged to Trump that, quote, this is a good one. Now, I'm not saying that the president is a pedophile, but there is a lot of evidence in these files that suggests that he's very close friends with a lot of men who are pedophiles. What's crazy about all of this is just that this is a big cover-up. Shit. And this administration is engaged in it. In fact, this administration is complicit. But there are numerous others, like how the DOJ is attempting to obstruct justice in the investigation of the rogue agents who have murdered American citizens, or how the DOJ seized voter data from Fulton County in an attempt to steal the 2026 midterm elections, or how federal agents have Tom Homan on tape accepting a bribe and your agency killed the investigation, or how your agency is ready to give the president a $230 million payday, which is unconstitutional. The Constitution is clear. The president shall not receive any payment except his salary while in office. The fact of the matter is that you will be remembered as one of the worst attorney generals in history. An attorney general who has prioritized obstruction over justice, corruption over the law, fealty to the president over loyalty to the Constitution. And Mr. Chairman, I will yield.
The gentleman from Missouri is recognized, excuse me, the gentleman from Kansas, the Attorney General, former Attorney General, Mr. Schmidt is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Oh my God, today. She asked you shit, bitch. Not a fucking question. She gonna call Jasmine Crockett all kind of niggas tonight. She gonna be every nigga bitch. She gonna be 9,000 niggas tonight. She gonna open an investigation in her black ass tonight.
Emotional damage.
That's what I call a clinic. That's how you use your 5 minutes wisely, ladies and gentlemen. Oh shit, God. God dang, man. Jesus. Jesus Christ, bananas, Lord Jesus. Jesus.
Brother,
Jesus. Damn.
What's that?
Damn old girl asking old goddamn
What's that, brother?
Oh my God. Oh my God. She gonna be 9,000 niggas tonight. She ain't never been a nigga. She gonna pay her money, gonna pull her clan helmet out tonight. You hear me? That motherfucker coming out tonight. She ain't asking for shit. Not one motherfucking question. Not one. Oh no. Not one. She ain't asking for shit. Bitch, go to hell. Look smooth at her ass. You are the absolute worst attorney general that ever attorney general. You raggedy, dirty, disgusting bitch. You are protecting pedophiles over women and you are a fucking woman. Ain't this a bitch? You raggedy, disgusting old clan bitch. Jesus Christ, banana. You dog walked the shit out of stupid ass. Yep. She get one of the Stone Cold.
316 says I just whipped your ass.
That shit, that was refreshing. I love seeing a fresh ass whooping in the evening. I do. I love seeing it. I love seeing a fresh ass whooping in the evening time. I don't listen to these fucking
Jurisdictions. When a sanctuary jurisdiction says,
I don't give a fuck what none of these stupid terrorists are up here talking about. Not this fucking Peckerwood here. Not this fucking bland, drab, big fucking pile of mayonnaise in a soup. I don't give a fuck about nothing y'all say. I don't take anything these fuckers say serious anymore. I don't. These motherfuckers are a bunch of fucking jokes. Our country is a goddamn joke. The president is a fucking joke. The attorney general of this country is a joke. The cross-eyed sand nigger in charge of the FBI is a fucking joke. Sheesh. That's fucking disgusting. Fucking disgusting. Look at this fucking goofball. Look at this fucking dumbass. This fucking walking pile of fucking diaper dipshit in a fucking suit. What are you talking about? Sanctuary city. Nobody in America gives a fuck about a sanctuary city right now. We do not fucking care. Let's do a poll right now. Everybody who cares about sanctuary cities, put one in the chat. Everybody who cares about a ring of fucking pedophiles that raped, killed, ate, and did every disgusting thing they could to a child, press 2 if you care about that. Because my number's 2. I don't give a fuck about none of this other shit. I don't care about sanctuary cities. I don't give a fuck about sanctuary cities. I don't live in a sanctuary city. I don't live near a sanctuary city. I don't give a fuck about a sanctuary city. I care about these fucking pedophiles. I want them all fucking thrown into a wood chipper. But first, so they see their ending coming slow as fuck. Methodical, just like they did those fucking kids. I don't give a fuck if it's Bill Clinton. I don't give a fuck if it's Hillary Clinton. I don't give a fuck if it's the most polarizing Democrat I ever got behind. Fuck him too. Send him to the wood chipper. Every single fucking one of them. I do not uphold pedophilia. I don't give a fuck what your title is. Fucking hell for you. Straight to hell. Underneath hell. There's a section called pedophiles in hell right now. Y'all need to all join that section over there. Every single fucking one of you dirty ass. Fucking disgusting. Piece of shit fucking white men with a lot of money who are fucking animals. Y'all are fucking disgusting animals. You've been disgusting animals. You're gonna die disgusting animals. If I gotta use every fucking subscriber I got on this channel, if I got to go live every fucking day, I will use every moment of my life to make sure I scream the loudest when it comes for a wood chipper for every pedophile listed in the Epstein file. I want all of them to go. Now. Today. don't give a fuck about none of this other shit they talking about. The Republican Party is the party of pedophilia, the party of homosexuals who hide. They're the party of the ones who go out and publicly denigrate fucking gay people, lesbians, transsexuals, everybody in the LGBTQIA plus community. But they are secretly involved in it. These motherfuckers are disgusting. They would go to church on Sunday and wave their hands talking about I love you, Lord, and then go home and get a butt plug for their throat. These motherfuckers are fucking disgusting. Get these motherfuckers out of our government. Get these terrorists into jail right now. We don't give a fuck about nothing they talk about. I don't care what you're talking about. I don't care about your cousin, friend, homie over there. I don't give a flying fuck about none of that. Fuck dirty blonde bitch, fucking Pam Bundy. Fuck that cross-eyed saying nigga, Cash Patel. That stupid plastic face bitch who cosplays every day, Chrissy Nolan. Fuck that stuttering old fat ass redneck Tom Holland. Fuck that fat ass Klansman in the White House, Donald Trump. That cross-dressing fucking weird closeted homosexual JD Vance. Fuck that Meal Team 6 fucking ice. Get the fuck out of them. Fuck Border Patrol. As a matter of fact, at this point, fuck America. We ain't shit right now. And until America answers the call that they give to all of us who lifted our hands in service of this fucking country like myself, raised our hand to make sure that I was going to defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. And we got domestic terrorists all in our fucking government. And I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of watching fucking testimonies in Congress where nothing is going to come of it. I'm tired.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you, Madam Attorney General, for taking the time to speak with us. We certainly really appreciate it. I've got a series of questions for you that we can get through pretty quickly, I think. Can you tell me, is it true that the Biden-Harris DOJ raided President Trump's home?
They did.
Did the Biden-Harris DOJ allow Jack Smith to spy on over a dozen Republican members of Congress?
Absolutely.
You see, this is why I don't take these bastards serious. None of that shit happened. None of it did. None of that shit happened. Why did Donald Trump's house get raided? Because he stole fucking classified fucking documents from the White House. You fucking retards. This is why we don't take you fuckers serious. That's why I call you domestic terrorists. Y'all don't, these motherfuckers are the biggest fucking jokes I've ever seen in my fucking life. Hey, Attorney General, is it true that the Biden has drunk milk out of a milk carton? Is it true that they colored inside the line? Is it true that they put their pants on inside out? Is it true they wear underwear with heroes on the back of it? Is it true that they drink lemonade? Is it true they like raisins? Is it true they like fruit snacks? Is it true? And she said there, yeah. Why do y'all think I refer to these motherfuckers as retarded? They're stupid. They ain't serious. These motherfuckers don't care about these victims. There hasn't been one Republican yet that asked any questions of this fucking obvious, unqualified fucking traitor right here. There has not been one Republican that asked any kind of substantive questions. None. Zero. Read the title of this video. Read this shit. Read the title of this fucking video. Everything the right is a scam, criminal, or racist. That's what it is. This is everything they are. She got orange fucking Cheeto dust on her lips right now. These motherfuckers aren't serious. They are not serious. They just came here to they just come here to waste your fucking time. I want Democrats. Boy, Democrats. Look here, y'all. Democrats, you stupid motherfuckers better stop referring to these fucking terrorists as fucking colleagues. They are not your colleagues. They are not your fucking colleagues. They're not your colleagues. They're not your colleagues. They're not your colleagues. Y'all want to see a Republican that actually ask real questions? I'll show you one. Look, don't worry, I'll show you one.
FBI. Did you ask Merrick Garland that the last 4 years? Did you
ask
Merrick
Garland that?
I'm glad you're asking about Merrick Garland.
You don't get to reclaim
because
time
this
when
is
you don't
bigger than Watergate.
when I don't answer questions.
This goes over 4 administrations. You don't have to go back to Biden. Let's go back to Obama. Let's go back to George Bush. This cover-up spans decades, and you are responsible for this portion of it.
And that's
now,
where the
I want to know at what point did the FBI and the DOJ decide that Lex Wessner was not a co-conspirator? Because our Epstein Files Transparency Act requires you, please put it back on the screen, to release the internal decision about whether to prosecute him or not, and it's not in the files, and it's not in the files for any of these other men.
Time of the gentleman has expired.
Go ahead, Thomas Massey. Thomas Massey is the only Republican I respect. Thomas Massey, look, the Republican Party is the party of domestic terrorism, except Thomas fucking Massey. Except Thomas Massey. Except Thomas fucking Massey. Except him. Except him. They're the party of domestic terrorism. Except him. Except him. Except him. Don't worry, I'm gonna find some more. Oh, that's some more. Oh, yes, there's some more. There's some more. Give me a little bit more. Give me a little
Donald
bit
Trump
more.
attended various parties with Jeffrey Epstein. I want to know, were there any underage girls at that party or at any party that Trump attended with Jeffrey Epstein?
This is so ridiculous, and that they are trying to deflect from all the great things Donald Trump has done. There is no evidence that Donald Trump has committed a crime. Everyone knows that. This has been the most transparent presidency. He's the one that asked that those files.
I reclaim my time. I got your answer. You said there's no evidence.
Trump asked
Chairman, please stop the clock. Stop the clock.
the legislation. This is
Time belongs to the gentleman from California.
I'm going to put up another document.
How dare you ask me questions about my criminality?
National Threat Operations Center, because I believe you just lied under oath. There is ample evidence in the Epstein file.
Don't you ever accuse me of a crime.
I believe you just lied under oath, and this is on videotape. You said there's no evidence of crime. I'm showing you. Here is a witness statement who called into the FBI's Threat Operations Center. He drove Donald Trump around in a limo. He overheard what Donald Trump said to Jeffrey on his cell phone. He was so angry, he was gonna stop the limo and hurt Donald Trump. And he met a girl who said she was raped by Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein.
There he is with the receipt.
She later had her head blown off, and officers at the scene said that could not have been suicide. No one at the Department of Justice interviewed this witness. You need to interview this witness immediately. Epstein should rot in hell, so should the men who patronized his operation. And as we sit here today, there are over 1,000 sex trafficking victims, and you have not held a single man accountable. Shame on you. If you had any decency, you would resign right after this hearing concludes.
The gentleman has expired.
Ted Lou, go ahead and talk to the people. Ted Lou, please do. Talk to the people. God dang me.
DOJ seized the phone.
This is why nobody take you fucking Peckerwood serious over there. Nobody takes you fucker serious. Nobody takes y'all serious. At all. At all. We don't take y'all serious. Look at this clown show. Look.
He and Deputy Director Bongino, from day one.
Well today and answered the questions well today, and that's a credit to you and appreciated by the American people.
In Mexico. I talked to them all.
Different kind of child abuse, that medicalized child abuse that goes under the banner of gender-affirming care, that far too many.
See, y'all see they're talking about everything but these Epstein files. Y'all see? Now, let me just go ahead and get this shit off my screen. So now, here's what I want to talk about. The title of this motherfucking video, and I just showed y'all that. The Republican Party, the right, all these motherfuckers, Trump, MAGA, all these dumbass pieces of shit, they're all fraudulent. Every bit of it. All of it is fraudulent. It's all fraudulent. Every bit of it is fraudulent. All of it. All of it. All of it. All of it. I can't wait till all them motherfuckers go to jail. I can't wait. Ah. Let me find that video first. Let me find the video. I know I sent it to my wife. So I want y'all to see. Oh, matter of fact, y'all know how racists come in here and tell me, hey, True Will, black people sold black people into slavery. Black people sold black people in jail. Oh, they sold them into slavery, True Will. What you got to say about that? Black people sold black people into slavery, True Will. They sure did. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Before 1500, slavery in Africa wasn't chattel slavery, which was what was here. Chattel slavery. It was debt bondage. War captives given rights. People who could earn freedom. Then Europe arrived with a different plan entirely. The Portuguese didn't come to trade. They came with guns, forts, and a system that required 12 million bodies. When Africans refused to participate, they were simply removed from the equation. Over 60% of enslaved Africans were kidnapped directly by European raiding parties. Villages were burned like they did at home. They did the same thing there. Families were destroyed just like they did here. The ones who resisted were killed as examples. They did the same shit here. Yes, some African elites collaborated, but they collaborated under military occupation, under the threat of annihilation, and under economic warfare, meaning sanctions. Calling that Africans selling Africans is like blaming Jewish capos for the Holocaust. You fucking goofballs. Europeans controlled the ships, the weapons, the markets, and the laws. They defined who was cargo. They built the factories, they insured the insurance policies, the financial system. This wasn't African commerce. This was the European industry. Hundreds of African kingdoms fought European slavers for centuries. Queen Nzinga of Ndongo fought Portugal for 40 years and was successful. The Kingdom of Benin banned slave trading and was destroyed for it in 1897. If Africans sold themselves, then Europe bears less guilt. If it was just business, then reparations seem unreasonable. If Africans were complicit, then white supremacy has an alibi. The narrative was never about truth, it was about liability. The transatlantic slave trade was a European designed system of mass kidnapping and genocide. Some Africans collaborated under duress, meaning they only participated because they was under the threat of annihilation or economic sanctions. But they did not create it, control it, or profit from it the way Europe did. The African sold Africans myth exists to redistribute blame and avoid accountability. Now, I'm gonna put this in the chat, because we're gonna stop this bullshit today. We're gonna stop this bullshit today. So the next time one of these goofballs get in here and try to say, oh man, the Africans sold the Africans. Bullshit. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Bullshit. There you go. Right there. There were kingdoms in Africa that was under duress. They were killed. They had a gun to their head. So what do you think they was gonna do? What do you think they was gonna do? So they was gonna sing Kumbaya? You think these motherfuckers who came from killing each other just gonna come over there and just hold hands and yeah. Just like they did when they just so-called discovered the Americas, right? Like I told you, everything on the right is fake. It's a scam. They lie about it. They lie to try to take away blame from themselves and their ancestors. So if you believe Africans, Africans, get the fuck out my chat now. Get the fuck out of here. There's your proof right there. Don't worry, I'm gonna keep posting it. Because I want more racists to go ahead and hit me with that bullshit ass comment. Oh man, the Africans sold the Africans will. They sold the Africans will. No, they didn't. Bullshit. Bullshit. Where my damn thing at? Where is it at? Where is it at?
A bullshit?
Mm-hmm.
A bullshit? A bullshit.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
A bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So there you go. There's your proof right there. There's lie number one gone. There's lie number one gone. Lie number one is gone. Mm-hmm. Lie number one is gone. All right. Let me see if I can find this. I wonder where did I send it? I don't remember where I seen it at. Let's see if I did it to my Facebook page. I wonder did I send it there? I wonder did I send it there? I wonder did I send it there? Yeah, yeah, ta 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 ta. Yeah, ta 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 ta. Yeah, tweety. Yeah, tweety that tweet. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go now? What did I do with it? Man, let me see if I can find it here. Let me see if I can find it here. I'm probably sure I can find it here. Let me see it. Let me see it. Let me see it. Let me see it. Yeah. Let me see it. Oh, let me see it. Let me see it. Yeah, I'm gonna find it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna find it. Oh, I wanna find it. Yeah, ta ta ta. MAGA Mike Johnson know his job. His time is slowly winding up. Clock is ticking. Clock is ticking. Y'all gotta remember that shit. Remember, the time is at hand. Time is ticking. And in here, too. Yeah, too. Yeah, too. Yeah, too. You too. I'm tired of the child rapists roaming free. God. Donald Trump's name is in the Epstein files over 1 million times, by the way, just so y'all know. Over 1 million times, but Donald Trump somehow to MAGA is not involved in this shit. Now, I want y'all to see this here. This should be the biggest thorn right here. And everybody, and I do mean everybody, every last one of y'all should be pissed off about this shit. Because listen to the line of questioning coming from this Democratic congressperson. Listen.
To the survivors in the room, if you are willing, please stand. And if you are willing, please raise your hands if you have still not been able to meet with this Department of Justice.
Let me pause that right there. That's all of them. Every woman that stood up raised their hand saying that this stinking ass bitch, this raggedy whore, Pam Bondi, still refuses to meet with them.
Please know for the record that every single survivor has raised their hand. Attorney General Bondi, you apologized to the survivors in your opening statement for what they went through at the hands of Jeffrey Epstein. Will you turn to them now and apologize for what your Department of Justice has put them through?
Look at this stupid bitch, man. These people are fucking evil, y'all. These people are evil. She couldn't be bothered with them people. They couldn't be bothered. Antoinette, how are you? Hey, y'all, look at Maxine's fashion clothing. Ladies. Go check her out. Go and check her out. Go check her out. Let me give you a wrench. Let me give you a wrench. Let me give you a wrench. Yeah, something about time you out. Yep, so times you out. There you go. There you go, Antoinette. There you go. Ladies, go check her out. So she can post a link to her website in here. Now you can post your link in here, Antoinette. Post the link in here. They're the Trump files. Yeah, you're right, Lisa. You are absolutely right. You are absolutely 100% right. You're 100. Epstein is dead. These are the Trump files. Get Trump the fuck up out of here. You fucking pedophile. You ragged, dirty, disgusting, sleepy, shits on himself, dementia-ridden fucking pedophile. Get you the fuck up out of here, bro. Get you the fuck all the way up out of here.
Under Biden, FBI report says Trump takes credit for violent crime drop where rates were already falling. From NPR, Trump administration targets ATF with plans to cut jobs and ease gun restrictions. And then a few oldies but goodies, I've introduced these before about the claim that we didn't have anything to say about Epstein before the Trump administration. Raskin joins call for Attorney General to reopen Epstein case and publicly release Acosta misconduct investigation and documents March 1, 2019. Oversight Committee plans hearing with Acosta on plea deal with Epstein July 10, 2019. And finally, 68 House members call for resignation of Labor Secretary Acosta, July 10, 2019.
Without objection, Attorney General Bondi, thank you for your service to the country.
What service?
And thank you for being here.
Shut the fuck up. What service, bitch? What service? Oh, she's in service of pedophiles. My bad. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. He was talking about in service of pedophiles. My bad. My bad. I'm sorry, guys. I am truly sorry. I am truly sorry. Truly sorry. Truly, truly sorry. Where is that video? Where is the video? Where is the video? Let's see. Let me see if I can find it in shitter. Let me see if I can find it. Do 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 don't worry, I found it. Don't worry, I found it. Y'all know I was gonna find it anyway. All you have to do is look a little bit. Now, Diane, everyone's. No indication was given during the Turning Point USA Alternative Super Bowl halftime show of whether it was live or whether the performances taking place, but sources say the show was pre-taped in Atlanta. So you mean to tell me fucking Clan Rock? Hey y'all, the new name, I got a new name for Epstein Island. It's Kid Rock. My bad. Sorry y'all. That was too soon. It was Kid Rock. That's the name of Epstein Island. Kid Rock, Epstein Island. Anyway, but okay.
Charlie, he gave people microphones so they could say what was on their mind. This is what's on mine. I just want to catch my fish, drive my truck, drink my beer,
and be a closet homosexual. Next. I just want to catch my fish, be a closet homosexual. Yeah, that's what you want to be, sir. I know. I'm never gonna let these motherfuckers live this shit down, though. I'm never gonna let them live this shit down. They're never gonna beat these accusations right here. They're not gonna beat these accusations. They're not going to beat these accusations right here, bud. They're not going to beat these. They're not gonna beat these accusations here, bud. They're not gonna beat these accusations here, bud. They're not gonna. What was that again, sir? Just murder me. This fucking shit out of here. Look, he didn't say one fucking word. Silly Vanilli's in the building, y'all. Get Silly Vanilli the fuck out of here, champ.
Why are you gay?
Oh God.
Oh my God.
Oh my
Hell
God.
no, man. What the fuck, man?
Oh my God. Get him the fuck out of here, bro. Get him the fuck out.
Emotional damage.
Oh, get this dude the fuck out of here. I just think the guy. Got the guy. Bondy, bondy, bangy, bang, biggie, biggie. Yo, biggie, biggie looking ass. This shit is fucking toilet water, bro. This shit went double wood last week. He got on his fresh pair of shorts that he just bought from the Dollar General. Get him the fuck out of here, man. This dude is fucking 2 years older than my brother and looks like a senior citizen. This shit is diabolical. This is a kerfluffle of fuck shit right here. A whole kerfluffle of fuck shit. What the fuck? That is a whole kerfluffle of fuck shit. Get this shit the fuck out of here, bro. This shit was pre-taped, by the way. They knew this shit was some booty. They knew this was ass cheeks. They knew it was ass dribble. This is ass anonymous right here. Like, good God, what the fuck, bro? What the fuck?
Emotional damage.
God, oh my God. My brother BLTB, check this burger music out, bro. Hey, man, we need to open our shows with this shit, bro. Yo, BL, they fucking pre-taped this shit and aired it like it was fly. We're gonna show those niggers. We're gonna show those niggers there, buddy. We're gonna show those colored people how to get down. This shit was fake. They paid 200 people to come sit through this stupid shit. hey, we're gonna show you guys. TPUSA is #1, buddy. Dude got on acid wash jeans, bro.
Emotional damage.
Oh my God. Oh my God. This shit is disgusting. This shit is against the law, bro. You need to leave, man. You need to leave. Get him out of here, bro. Get him out of here, bro. Get him the fuck out of here, bro. Get him out of here, bro. Get him out of here, bro. Bondy, bondy, dangy, dangy. Get this nigga the fuck out of here, champ. Dunzo. Hey, Bill, you notice that shit too? That motherfucker got on acid wash booty shorts. Get out of here, bro.
Hey, where are the white women at?
This nigga got on PT shorts, bro. What the fuck? They got on PT shorts right now. What the fuck is wrong with this dude, man? You a grown-ass man with PT shorts on in broad daylight. Where's your go faster, sir? Where's your fucking go faster? Man got on acid wash 1987 Back to the Future jean shorts, nigga. I am kerfluffle, my friend. Kerfluffle. I am appalled. I gotta endure this shit. So if I gotta endure it, God damn it, y'all are. God damn. We got on acid wash jean shorts, the basketball edition. God damn it. Oh my God. Oh my God, bro. Y'all have made me hot now. Damn, made me hot.
What's that?
What's that, brother?
What's that, brother?
What is that? Ew, bro. What is that shit, bro? The fuck is wrong with this dude, man? This nigga going fishing and swimming after the damn show and shit. Oh, man. Rob Ritchie. Sir, you got questions to ask, sir, about these bullshit ass damn acid wash shorts, boy. You motherfucker. We don't think we forgot about those fucking lyrics to Cool Daddy Cool, huh? Yeah, you say you like them statutory, didn't you? You got on them statutory shorts. Them shorts is young as fuck. Them shorts still drink out the bottle. What the fuck is wrong with these fucking people? These people are fucking disgusting. What the fuck is wrong with you? What is that? What is that shit? What is that? What is that shit? Take that shit off, bro. Take it off. Don't throw that shit. Burn those shits today. Don't ever wear those shits in public ever again. You wear those shit in public, I'm gonna beat your ass. God damn it.
Emotional damage.
I need a fucking therapist, bro. I mean, my God, today. This dude got on acid wash booty shorts. I am. Let's just revel in this shit right now for a minute. He got on. Let me watch it one more time. I gotta watch it. This nigga got on Go Fasters in acid wash shorts, nigga. I am finished. He ain't even singing the fucking song. What the fuck? I can't make it. City Vanilla has struck again. Get the fuck out of here. Ain't nobody playing that music. Shit is on tape. Like one of them storefront churches. We got a tape. We're gonna play our tape now before it's done. This shit is You just gotta sit through this and curse at this motherfucker. You just gotta cuss like motherfucking shit. You stupid motherfucker. God dang, take this off my motherfucking screen right now. You do it right now. Shit.
You need to leave.
I'm fucking done, dog. Robert Ritchie, you gotta, hey Bobby, you gotta come answer some questions, my guy. You got shit. Oh well, this shit then, man. Straight up bullshit. Bullshit. Oh my God, this damn censor button helps me through my times where I feel like I'm over cussed. BF took me out with those damn jean shorts though. Those damn jean shorts are atrocious, man. Take that off, man. Get that the out of here, bro. Take that off, man. It's disturbing me. Man, fuck God. Oh my God. Bro, this is diabolical, bro. This is fucking diabolical. This is diabolical, bro. Diabolical, man. This is fucking diabolical right here. This is some nasty work right here. Nasty work. Nasty work, fam.
Brother,
nasty work, bro. That's nasty
What's
work.
that?
I don't understand how anybody not sees this
What's
shit.
that, brother?
This dude got on jean shorts, bro. Like in 2026. This dude is wearing jean shorts in 2026. Jeez. He's got on jean shorts in 2026. I'm kerfluffled. Yo, I am kerfluffled. I'm really kerfluffled right now. I'm kerfluffled. I learned a new word today. I'm gonna abuse the shit out of it too. Kerfluffled. I am perturbed. I'm gonna start expanding my vocabulary because I know some window licking Trump card comes in here and think I just curse all the time. Like I don't have an extensive vernacular. Extensive vernacular. Shit. My bad. Shit. Yeah. Richie ain't shit. Look, this dude ain't even from the fucking South. He's from Michigan, ladies and gentlemen. Ugh. He is from fucking Michigan. He was raised in a house. His dad sold cars and had lots of money. He was born in a house with a silver spoon up his ass. Shit. Like I told y'all, everything the right is fake. It's a scam. It's a play. It's a play. This is who they are. This is what they are. These people are nothing but a scam, a walking fucking scam, bro. A fucking scam. Scamalicious. His dad has plenty of money, and he tried to cosplay as some like poor white trash from Mississippi and shit. Like, I'm trying to find that video of Candace Owens. Candace Owens exposed this shit. Candace, look, I don't even like Candace Owens. I don't like her. I don't. There ain't nothing about Candace Owens that I find remotely like good, period. Like, but what she's doing right now is very good. Yeah. BBO, this what's up, fam? I'm telling y'all, everything about this halftime show was fake. Trump's support in this country is fake. That Erica Kirk is fake as shit. Everything about these people is fake. All of it. Everything is fake. It's fake. It's fake. It's fake. Jobs are leaving this country by the hundreds of thousands. They're on Twitter right now trying to lie. Oh, and this is one that I was going to talk about today. Like right now, they're on here trying to lie. Like check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Now, they're trying to say oh wait, where's the fucking file? Where is it? Ooh. Okay. We found some more dirt. Ladies and gentlemen, Will is back on the Epstein case. Let's go. All right. Recently released Epstein files revealed Trump bragged about banging his former 28-year-old assistant, Madeleine Westerhout. He would skip going to Mar-a-Lago with Melania for holidays to stay back at the White House to have sex with Westerhout. This is an impeachable offense. All right. This came back on March 11th, 2019 from Michael Wolff to Jeffrey Epstein. This is what I'm going with. This is what I'm now going with. What do you think? In the White House, the president, a general surprise, announced that he would not accompany his family to Mar-a-Lago over the holidays, a confounding, even alarming turn for anyone who knew how much he valued a golf and warm weather opportunity over any presidential business. Melania certainly had no intention of staying behind. Among other issues, friends suggested that she was still furious about his fireside Christmas Eve chat with a 7-year-old boy, during which Trump asked the boy if he still believed in Santa. Melania didn't think that was funny, said one side. Trump was clearly a guy who had never dealt with a 7-year-old. In an empty White House, Trump's personal secretary, 28-year-old Madeleine Westerhout, brought his papers and call sheets from the West Wing up to the residence, finding him, he told friends, in his underwear. And herein, suddenly, was another subplot. Westerhout had been the elevator girl in Trump Tower during the transition. The comely young woman ferrying dignitaries and job seekers up to the president-elect soon became something of a meme herself. Bannon recalled noting that Trump took a particular interest in her. A leering Trump kept repeating, she got a way about her. His signature and creepy stamp of approval of young women. Now the president was telling his friends that he wasn't staying at the White House because of the shutdown. He was staying because he was banging Madeleine. Shutdown, bravado, locker room talk all of a new alternative reality that only he seemed to be living in. Y'all see why Melania don't like that motherfucker. Y'all see why Melania don't like this bitch ass nigga. She can't stand his ass. There she is. What else is fake about this fucking administration? What else is fake? This walking shit, this walking shit bag right here. This walking shit bag. Melania don't like him. She can't stand him. She can't stand his ass. Y'all seen the video with Jeffrey Epstein torturing a little girl with a magnifying glass while she was bound with tent stakes? Y'all see that? Now, here's the meat and potatoes of what I wanted to talk about. Here we go. 2004 banned Epstein from Mar-a-Lago. What happened in 2004, ladies and gentlemen? Do y'all remember? Do y'all remember what happened in 2004? Where Trump so-called allegedly banned Jeffrey Epstein from Mar-a-Lago. Do y'all remember what happened? I want y'all to do me a favor. Take out Google. Take out Google. Type in, when did Donald Trump buy the mansion in Palm Springs? That also happened in 2004. Donald Trump bought that mansion for $41.85 million. Jeffrey Epstein knew at the time that Donald Trump didn't have no fucking money. Trump didn't ban Epstein from shit. Epstein was still in contact with Trump even after he became president the first time. Yup. Yup. Banned Epstein from Mar-a-Lago. Reported Epstein's behavior to the authorities. No, he didn't. He was already under arrest. He got the sweetheart deal, 2009. Look, Trump was the first person to speak out about Epstein many years ago. Trump banned Epstein from Mar-a-Lago when he found out. Trump's DOJ was the first to make Epstein a public figure and arrest him. See, this is what they're going with because they're fucking stupid. See how they lie? I told y'all everything's a lie, scam. It's a lie, it's a scam. I just got one question for those who are saying, well, those claims are unsubstantiated. Trump never had sex with any of those young girls. Cool. Then why is Trump doing everything in his power to stop these files from seeing the light of day unredacted? Don't sound like an innocent man who didn't fuck kids to me. What about y'all? I know if I was the sitting president of the United States and somebody said I, Trill Will, was fucking kids, and I know good and fucking well I wasn't, and I was sitting on top of evidence that can exonerate my name, yeah. Those files would have made it. Those files would have been out the first day. They would have been out the first fucking day. The first day. Y'all gotta pay attention to what they're doing. Here's what they're doing. MAGA is doing what MAGA has always done. When there's a whole plethora of factual evidence out here showing you something is a fact, right? What MAGA does, MAGA comes out with every single dumb ass shit that they could fucking post. And for those who say, don't Trump sign the Epstein Transparency Act, let me explain something to y'all. 434 members of Congress signed that bill. Donald Trump could not veto that bill if he wanted to. He had no choice but to sign that fucking bill. There was only one person in the House of Representatives that voted against that fucking bill. Everyone in Senate, everybody in the House of Representatives besides one person did not vote for this bill. Everybody voted for it. Trump couldn't veto it. He had no choice but to sign it. Just so y'all know, he didn't sign this shit out of the goodness of his fucking heart. He signed this shit because he had no other choice but to sign it. It was veto proof. This bill was veto proof. So still, I never understand it. I will not understand it. I would never understand it. I would never understand it. I still don't understand it. I still don't. Like, the whole entire House, with the exception of one person, voted for the release of the Epstein files. Donald Trump cannot veto that bill. Couldn't veto it because everybody voted on it. Don't worry, we're gonna revisit Jasmine Crockett's video in a minute, because James Raskin finna take the floor first. Hey Carl, what's happening with it, man?
You've turned the People's Department of Justice into Trump's instrument of revenge. Trump orders up prosecutions like pizza, and you deliver every time. He tells you to go after James Comey, Letitia James, Lisa Cook, and Jerome Powell, the head of the Federal Reserve Board, and members of Congress like Adam Schiff, Mark Kelly, Alyssa Slotkin, Chrissy Houlihan, Jason Crow, Chris DeLuzio, and Maggie Goodlander, to name a few, and you snap to it. You replace real prosecutors with counterfeit stooges who robotically do the president's bidding. Nothing in American history comes close to this complete corruption of the justice function and contamination of federal law enforcement. And the good news is many serious lawyers at DOJ, including some of your own original appointees, have refused your lawless orders. Danielle Sassoon, your original pick for acting U.S. Attorney in Manhattan, resigned rather than follow your corrupt order to quash an indictment against Mayor Eric Adams as a political favor from Donald Trump. A Federalist Society member who clerked for Justice Scalia, U.S. Attorney Sassoon refused to participate in this blatantly corrupt scheme.
Ooh.
Her top assistant, Hagen Scotton, an Iraqi war vet and two-time Bronze Star recipient who clerked for Chief Justice Roberts, and then Judge Kavanaugh, promptly resigned too, writing to your office, quote, "I expect you will eventually find someone who is enough of a fool or enough of a coward to file your motion, but it was never going to be me." You and the president nominated Eric Siebert, a 15-year career prosecutor, to be your U.S. attorney for the Eastern District of Virginia. But after 5 months of investigating Letitia James and James Comey, he found no evidence to justify criminal charges. So you forced him out. You replaced him with Lindsay Halligan, Trump's personal lawyer from the Mar-a-Lago documents case, who had zero prosecutorial experience and no qualifications. And then you were humiliated when a federal judge found that this corrupt appointment was blatantly unlawful and threw out Halligan's indictments entirely. And grand juries of American citizens have repeatedly rejected your vendettas and baseless indictments brought by the hacks left at DOJ now, with 2 different grand juries in Virginia voting down indictments against Letitia James in a single week. And just yesterday, another grand jury shut down your vendetta factory by rejecting indictments against the 6 members of Congress who had spoken out to remind all service members that they have a duty to refuse illegal orders. You tried to get a grand jury to indict 6 members of Congress who were veterans of our armed forces on charges of seditious conspiracy simply for exercising their First Amendment rights. I hope you will heed the wisdom and the constitutional patriotism of those grand jurors and not try it again by doubling down on that humiliation. As your best lawyers are sacked for having participated in the January 6th case, or just flee for the exits now. Your new lawyers keep lying in court. In dozens of cases, they've been excoriated for lying to federal judges. Chief Judge Boasberg, right here in D.C., suggested your Department of Justice perpetrated a fraud on the court. Other judges found your statements to be, quote, inexplicably misleading, patently incredible, totally inconsistent, and so disingenuous that the court is left with little confidence that the government can be trusted to tell the truth about anything.
Ooh, boy. Don't worry, I got another. I got another one. Yes, sir. My God, today. Y'all know what time it is. I'm gonna sit back and hush and be all the way quiet. I'm gonna be good and quiet right here.
You're spending more taxpayer resources arresting journalists than you are prosecuting pedophiles and creeps. In fact, your boss, the President of the United States, stated that this administration, quote, took the freedom of speech away. And at your direction, DOJ has arrested Don Lemon and Georgia Fort. And I might add that y'all actually had a judge that rejected y'all for trying to arrest Don Lemon before, just like the grand jury rejected y'all as it relates to Senator Kelly, just like a grand jury rejected y'all as it relates to Senator Slotkin, just like the case against Tish James was dismissed and the case against Mr. Comey was dismissed. I completely don't get how it is that you're sitting at the top of DOJ because you don't seem to be good at your job. You're spending more taxpayer resources arresting these journalists. In fact, we know after Georgia Fort and Don Lemon were arrested, we know that there were homes of journalists that were raided. We know that threatened prosecution against students protesting their actions and forced tech companies to remove apps used to track ISIS activities. But let's circle back to you protecting pedophiles and creeps, because I want to talk about the president and his possible involvement with Jeffrey Epstein. Now, I don't know what the president might have done with Jeffrey Epstein, but unlike this administration, I believe that facts matter. So let's talk about the facts. Fact number one, Donald Trump is one of the most named people in the Epstein files. At least 5,000 files contained more than 38,000 references to Trump, his wife, or Mar-a-Lago. Fact number two, Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell made young girls available to Trump on multiple occasions. For example, according to this file, Ghislaine Maxwell presented a young girl to President Trump who spent more than 20 minutes apparently flirting with her. Here's another example. This shows notes from FBI investigators that describe Jeffrey Epstein transporting a victim to Mar-a-Lago to meet with President Trump, where he bragged to Trump that, quote, this is a good one. Now, I'm not saying that the president is a pedophile, but there is a lot of evidence in these files that suggests that he's very close friends with a lot of men who are pedophiles.
Look at that smug ass look on her face. I wish I could be a woman for one day. Just one day. Just one day. Just let me be a woman one day. Boy. Boy. Jasmine, boy, I'm gonna bookmark that.
You're spending.
This right here, this picture right here. This picture, right? I'm gonna put it on the big screen. This picture right here should enrage every single one of y'all. Behind this blabbering blab of mayonnaise and blonde fucking dye are the survivors of Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein. All at this time raising their hands saying that the DOJ has not took 1 second to listen to them. This is a clear picture of what the Republican terroristic party of a fucking Klansman America is and what they always have been. These people, these ladies, these courageous women behind this stinking ass bitch in this screen. This bitch right here. This dirty, disgusting, miserable pile of shit. This bitch right here. All those women behind this bitch are a representation of America. This bitch right here is the elites, the Republican Party, all ignoring everybody standing behind her. They all can tell. I wish they would all told that bitch to go fuck herself. That would have done me some justice. That would have made me feel good about myself. I would have gladly told that bitch to go to the deepest pits of hell. Luther, what's up with it, family? All of the Epstein victims that were sitting in the chambers today raised their hand. She could not answer no fucking questions whatsoever. All she did was bluster and filibuster all the questions. Everything. Everything that she's done today. Shout out to Luther in the super chat with that 5-piece. Thank you and salute to you. Thank you for refreshing the super chat. Thank you. Hey, Jan. Get this dirty bitch the fuck up out of here. Get her out of office. She lied on the oath. I want y'all to hear this shit again too. Y'all gonna hear this again. Y'all gonna, every time she got flamed on the fucking floor, I'm gonna play it again.
Attorney General Bondi, glad you finally made it here after hiding for 4 months from this committee. I understand why you're hiding from us.
Chairman?
You're one of the worst attorney generals in our history and an instrument of Donald Trump's lawless authoritarian agenda. And I'm glad the American people are seeing who you are, how you act, and the lack of good values. You weaponize the Department of Justice to target immigrants, working families, and anyone that Trump deems an enemy of the state, all to protect real powerful criminals, including in your administration. The Democratic colleagues have focused on your cover-up of the Epstein files and your passion for protecting pedophiles and child traffickers.
Go ahead,
that
Mr.
alone
Garcia.
is grounds for impeachment. But there's so Attorney General Bondi.
That right there is refreshing to me. That's how you got to talk to these motherfuckers. I wish they would just cuss. They would just go, "Hey, look, you bitch." I wish they would have said that shit. That's what have made me happy. That would have made me happy right there. That would have made me happy. Now, just to give credence to what Mr. Garcia said, here's Pam Bundy talking about the stock market instead of talking about kids being stolen and raped.
The Dow right now is over. The Dow is over $50,000. I don't know why you're laughing. You're a great.
We don't give a fuck.
Stock trader, as I hear, Raskin. The Dow.
We do not give a fuck.
Is over 50,000 right now. The S&P at almost 7,000.
We don't care.
And the NASDAQ smashing records.
We absolutely do not give a fuck.
Americans' 401ks and retirement
Shut your bitch ass up.
savings are booming.
Shut up, bitch.
That's what we should be talking about.
We should be talking about the fact that you're covering up for pedophiles, you dirty, disgusting bitch.
We should be talking about making Americans safe.
You're not doing that shit. We're not safe.
We should be talking about, what does a Dow have to do with anything? That's what they just asked. Are you kidding?
Mr. Jordan, Mr. Jordan.
Committee. What does this Dow have to do with you protecting from fucking pedophiles? What does that got to do with it? That was a great question. What does you talking about the Dow Jones have to do with you covering up for pedophiles? Here's another example of Piggy not shutting the fuck up.
How many of Epstein's co-conspirators have you indicted? How many perpetrators are you even investigating?
Watch this. Gaslight. Watch.
First, You showed it. I find it.
How many have you indicted?
Excuse me. I'm going to answer the question.
Answer my question.
No, I'm going to answer the question the way I want to answer
Have you
the
ever
question.
had a
you
dream
answer the question the way I asked it.
Chairman
that
Jordan, I'm not going to get
you
the
had
better with these
you
people, but I'm going to answer the question.
you do you want you could do so
I
you
think it's very
you
interesting.
you
I
could
think it's very interesting.
you want him to do so much you could do anything.
The president said they indicted him twice.
Mr. Chairman, please stop the clock and restore his time.
Okay, here we go with these
Committee will be in order.
theatrics.
Time belongs.
That's all she was there to do. When they ask her simple questions like questions as Attorney General of the, you're not the Attorney General of Trump. This bitch is not the Attorney General of Donald fucking Trump. She's the Attorney General of the United States of America. Period. The end of story. She works for us, not this blathering, walking pile of shit in a colostomy bag with a suit on. Not him. Spam Bundy works for us.
Gentleman from New York, we will give you a few more seconds. We will do that. But when you ask a question, the witness gets it.
Look at this fucking pedophile protector here. Look at this motherfucker here, bro. Look at this motherfucker. We had the question, man. We had the question. And you had the question, and then you had the question.
You may not like the answer, but she gets to answer.
The question was, how many of Epstein's...
They don't like
She didn't answer the fucking question. That's the point, dumbass.
the answer, Chairman,
my time.
because it's honest.
Reclaiming
So he asked a
Reclaiming my
4-minute question.
Restore 45
and
seconds,
I am
Mr. Nadler,
going
please,
to
Mr. Chairman.
Answer.
You can let her filibuster all day long, but not on our watch. Not on our time. No way. And I told you about that, Attorney General, before you started.
You don't tell me.
Yeah, I
anything,
did tell you because we saw what you did in the Senate.
You're a lawyer, not even a lawyer.
Committee will be in order.
Time that I should get back at least 45 seconds.
We will give you a few more seconds. I
Not a
said that
few more,
already.
45 seconds.
Okay, I'm timing right now, Mr. Nadler.
All
Reclaiming
right.
my time. The answer to my question, how many of Epstein's co-conspirators has she indicted, is 0.
Look at this bitch, man. Look at her. Look at this stupid piece of shit. These people are a fucking joke. I told you Pam Bundy ain't there to answer those fucking questions. She's not there to answer no fucking questions. She's not there to do that shit. More filibustering by this blabber of fucking blonde bullshit. More of it. Here we go again.
When we go over to the Department of Justice for the 4 computers for every member of Congress, we see more evidence of crimes. Will you create a joint task force of the Department of Justice and governors and state attorney generals and district attorneys across the country to investigate the crimes that have taken place against these victims and more than 1,000 like them? The DOJ is not doing its job. Will you create a task force with state and local law enforcement to make that happen?
Watch. Gaslight.
Young lady can respond. She wants to.
Thank you, Chairman. He called Chase Mulligan a wild goose chase and didn't even know who he was. He is a...
We don't give a fuck about that bitch ass nigga. We don't care. Fuck Chase Mulligan. Fuck him. You can't take Mulligan and we don't give a fuck. You can't take fuck that bitch ass nigga. We don't care. He asked you a simple fucking question.
Defendant in your own district who preyed on girls.
Mr. Chairman.
Well, you know what? If he were part of the Epstein investigation, you wouldn't do anything about it.
Online chat rooms.
Right.
And committed
He wouldn't
sex
do shit
abortion.
about it.
Yet
Nothing.
he didn't even know in your tiny
You
little
wouldn't even
district
know
who he
Chairman,
was.
she's embarrassing
He's
you.
about
When we go over to the...
Get this bitch the fuck out of here, bro. What the fuck are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? What the fuck are y'all doing? That bitch should have been in handcuffs. She done broke the law numerous times. She don't give a fuck about the rule of law. She just lied on the oath with Senator Ted Lieu. She lied under oath. Jasmine, one more time. I need some Jasmine Crockett in my life right now. Come on, Jasmine. Talk to this raggedy rape bitch.
Let me address the survivors because that's exactly.
This how you ask questions. Shit, y'all been treating this bitch like we work for her. We do not work for this bitch. I wish my wife was up there. She would have cussed that bitch smooth out, and I would have laughed from a good old healthy. I'm talking about one of them good liquor store laughs. I would have had one of them good ass laughs. I wish she would have got up there and got on her ass. Should have.
Who they are. They are not victims, they are survivors. Let me say thank you for having more courage and moral clarity in your pinky fingers than the entire Department of Justice. We are currently the laughing stock of the world, partially because of the failed leadership within the DOJ, as we see kings and queens falling everywhere around the world. But we don't know the basics of right and wrong in this country because it's not about partisanship. And that's why I applaud Thomas Massie, because he's the only person on the Republican side that has a backbone and knows how to stand up to corruption. But nevertheless, let me keep going. My Democratic colleagues have been attacked this entire committee hearing. They have been lied on, and frankly, the American people weren't looking for that. They were looking for answers about the corruption that they see coming from this administration. In fact, this administration is complicit. But there are numerous others, like how the DOJ is attempting to obstruct justice in the investigation of the rogue agents who have murdered American citizens, or how the DOJ seized voter data from Fulton County in an attempt to steal the 2026 midterm elections, or how federal agents have Tom Homan on tape accepting a bribe and your agency killed the investigation, or how your agency is ready to give the president a $230 million payday, which is unconstitutional. The Constitution is clear. The president shall not receive any payment except his salary while in office. The fact of the matter is that you will be remembered as one of the worst attorney generals in history. An attorney general who has prioritized obstruction over justice, corruption over the law, fealty to the president over loyalty to the Constitution. And Mr. Chairman, I will yield.
See, that's how you close the show. That's how you close the show. That's how you close the show. Shit, now. Shit. Tell that dirty ass bitch. You're useless. You are useless.
Let me address.
Do y'all think James Tallarico would have had that? No, he wouldn't have had that energy for that bitch. He wouldn't have. Attorney Bondi, we appreciate your service to this country. She don't serve this country. She serves Donald fucking Trump. Now she keep lying. She keep on lying. Keep on lying. Howard Nutlick, that fucking clown needs to go. Y'all know what this bitch thinks she gonna get away with it. Did y'all know that the military is being forced to go watch that dirty ass horror Melania's movie? Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that? I want y'all to remember something. John Mitchell was Nixon's attorney general. Remember that shit. John Mitchell was Nixon's attorney general. And guess what happened to him? He went to fucking prison. Y'all think the shit ain't gonna happen to this bitch? It better happen to her. It is gonna happen. I thought Erica Kirk was an evil bitch, even though she is an evil bitch, but Pam Bundy just took the fucking crown. Hey, I agree with that, Diane. I 100% agree with that. I agree with that 100%. I agree with that 100%. Get this whole administration the fuck up out of here. Get all of them out here. All of them. Get them all the fuck up out of here. Ooh, this is perfect. Yo, there we go. Right there. Pam Bundy is the Donald Trump as Gating was to Jeffrey Epstein. Facts on facts on facts. Change my mind. Change my mind. Yeah. Change my mind, please. And they can't. They can't. They can't. She is openly protecting pedophiles. In real time. She's protecting pedophiles. She's protecting the name of these elite white men who fucking assaulted women, girls, little girls. Don't care. And I'm loving the fact that she getting her bitch ass wore the fuck out. I'm glad she getting wore the fuck out. I'm glad she getting wore the fuck out. That bitch needs to be wore the fuck out. Yep, she's breaking the law without impunity. She doesn't care that she is. She don't care. See, the Dow Jones is up to the highest levels that it's ever been in the history of America. Why aren't you talking about that? Because no one gives a fuck about that. We don't care. The only ones that profit off the Dow Jones, the NASDAQ, are rich white people. We don't give a fuck. We all care. The poor working American class in this country, all of us, the blue collars and shit, all of us have to go to work every day. We only care about eviscerating every fucking pedophile in those files. That's all we care about. We don't give a fuck about no Dow Jones. We don't give a fuck. Did y'all get some money from the Dow Jones to pay y'all light bill today? Did you? Did you? Anybody in the chat? Did anybody in the chat get some money from the Dow Jones to pay your mortgage or your light bill or your rent? Did you? Did you? Now, it's one thing to set your stupid ass in the fucking Congress and Senate today and playing these people's face and shit. Talking about Merrick Garland. Merrick Garland was a piece of shit. We all knew that. We all said he was a piece of shit. We all said he was a piece of shit. We all said it. We all said it. Man, if this ain't the best depiction of Pam Bundy, I ain't never seen one, dog. If this ain't the best depiction of this bitch, you leave those pedophiles alone. You leave them alone. If this ain't the perfect depiction of what Pam Bundy did in this bullshit ass damn meeting, I don't know what else to tell y'all. They ask her simple questions like, why haven't you indicted one person out of the Epstein file? Now, we all can agree that every other attorney general that came before, Bill Barr, Jeff Sessions, Merrick Garland, all these motherfuckers, we can all tell that shit. These motherfuckers failed. But, why couldn't you be the example then? But one thing none of those men did, they didn't do this shit. If the only thing this bitch can talk about is the Dow Jones, bro, y'all lost the plot big time. I'm telling y'all. My God, today. So, what's up, Melly Mel? What's good, bro? Don't worry, there's more evidence out here showing you that Donald Trump's a fucking creep. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it, Playboy. Don't worry.
My name is Juliet. I have a question. My question is, how many judges do you have and how would I provide the flight attendants?
This is in 2006, by the way.
I think she's hired.
That girl's 17 years old.
Yeah,
He's 17. All those perverts in the chat, in that audience.
Beautiful girl.
She is
who was
17
or 18 applied to be a waitress. She's so beautiful. She's like a world-class beauty. Like the young lady who just asked a question about the actress. She's so beautiful. And my people came, she said, well, Mr. Trump, she has no experience. So I interviewed her anyway, because she was so beautiful. And I said, let me ask you, do you have any experience? She goes, no, sir. I said, when can you start? You can work with my plan anytime.
Anybody? You got all this evidence. See, all it took for you to get mad and tell black people that Africans sold Africans over here in chattel slavery. They knew about it and all this shit. You had no proof. You didn't have no proof of that. I got videos upon videos upon videos upon videos upon videos upon more videos and 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 more videos, and then I got articles and more articles and more articles, and then I got the interview he did on The View, and he was sitting next to Barbara Walters, and he said if Ivanka wasn't his daughter, perhaps he'd be dating her, meaning he'd be fucking her. Then it comes out in the Epstein files that Ivanka, Don Jr., Elon Musk, and Eric are all there in that Epstein file, just randomly over there, just, you know, having the time of their lives when Donald Trump was grabbing them by the pussy. These little 13 and 14-year-old girls grabbing them by the pussies. Right? 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 Oh, y'all need more video proof, huh? Oh, okay. I got more video proof. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And tell me where y'all heard these talking points from, shall we?
I think that Mike Tyson had a horrible defense. I think
Yeah,
he had a horrible
but again,
defense
what
for
you're
it.
saying is that celebrities maybe should be
I'm
treated
not saying-
differently
I'm
than
not saying
lay
no.
people.
And I say Mike should serve some time and everything else. But to keep a man, here's a woman that was dancing at his door at 1 o'clock in the morning.
We
dancing,
don't
but
need to
that's
get
an
into this. We don't
important
need to
thing.
get into
But
this.
that's an important thing.
Hey, don't get me hot, okay? You know I'm only kidding.
I know.
Hey, good to see you again.
Nice seeing you.
Thank you for your time. Donald Trump. We'll be right back.
I think that Mike Tyson had a horrible defense. I think he
Yeah,
had a
but
horrible
again,
defense
what
for
you're
it.
saying is that celebrities maybe should be treated
I'm not saying-
differently
I'm
than
not saying
lay
no.
people.
And I say Mike should serve some time and everything else. But to keep a man, here's a woman that was dancing at his door at 1 o'clock in the morning.
We
dancing,
don't
but
need to
that's
get
an
into this.
important
We don't
thing.
need to get into
But
this.
that's an important thing.
Hey, don't get me hot, okay? You know I'm only kidding.
I know.
Hey, good to see you again.
Nice seeing you.
Thank you for your time. Donald Trump. We'll be right back.
I think that Mike Tyson had a horrible defense. I think
Yeah,
he had a horrible
but again,
defense
what
for
you're
it.
saying is that celebrities maybe should be treated
I'm not saying-
differently
I'm
than
not saying
lay
One more
people.
time.
And I say Mike should serve some time and everything else. But to keep it.
Okay. I think y'all had enough of that. Need more? Oh, Will, you were just saying that. Trump didn't really say it about his daughter, Will.
She does have a very nice figure. I've said that if Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her. You know.
Okay, Ivanka, what's the favorite thing you have in common with your father?
Either real estate or golf.
Donald, with your daughter?
Well, I was going to say sex, but I can't relate that.
If I weren't happily married and, you know, her father.
My
She
daughter,
is.
Ivanka.
Yeah.
She's 6 feet tall. She's got the best body.
By the way, your daughter.
She's beautiful.
Can I say this? A piece of ass. Yeah. She looks more voluptuous than ever.
She's actually always been very voluptuous.
It's
She's tall.
unbelievable.
She's almost 6 feet. You going up the escalator? I'm going to be dating her in 10 years. Can you believe it? She does have a...
Okay. Y'all need more? Y'all need more? Do you need more? Do you need more? Do you need more? Do you need more? But somehow, some way, y'all think, these people think Donald Trump ain't a pedophile. Oh, Donald Trump, those are baseless accusations, Bill. Those are baseless. Those are baseless. Y'all want to see Trump attention to have plausible deniability? Y'all want to see that? Okay, in Trump's fraud case, when Trump University down in Florida, where Pamela Bondi, that bleach blonde, bad built butch body bitch, was the attorney general in Florida. In a 2015 deposition regarding the Trump University fraud case, Trump was asked to verify his claims that he had handpicked the instructors for the program, the names and the faces. When shown a list of photos of instructors, Trump stated he could not remember or identify a single one. Associates he doesn't know. In various interviews and press conferences, Trump has often claimed not to remember or know people he has been photographed with once they become controversial or part of an investigation. Notable examples include Lev Parnas and Igor Fruman. Despite multiple photos with them, he claimed, "I don't know them. I don't know what they do." Prince Andrew, more recently, at the photo surface of them together, he told reporters, "I don't know Prince Andrew, but it's a tough story. It's a very tough story." George Papadopoulos, who pled guilty to Russian interference during the Russia investigation in Trump's first fucking bullshit ass fucking, that wasn't even a presidential fucking, his reign of terror of America. Despite a photo of him sitting at a small table with Papadopoulos during the 2016 national security meeting, Trump later dismissed him as a low-level volunteer and a young low-level guy named George. Yeah. E. Jean Carroll, which he owes her $88 million. 2022 confused her with his ex-wife, Marla Maple. The New York fraud case, he said, "I do not recall regarding specific financial statements." All of it, it all shows a trend of who Donald Trump is. Actions. Once again, everything that comes out of the right is fake, it's a scam, or it's racist. It's a fake, it's a scam, it's racist. Now they're doing this. Trump posted this to shit social. Wasn't a racist until he ran for president as a Republican and won. No, you've been a racist since 1973. You've been a racist since the day you were born, 1942. You've been a fucking racist. When was Donald Trump born? I don't know when that fucking pile of shit was born, spawned into the earth. This is what they love to do. They go bring them a couple pictures with some stupid ass niggas in it. And now all of a sudden we're supposed to say, hey, Donald Trump's not racist. Even though the motherfucker won't acknowledge Black History Month. He used DEI as a cover to make black unemployment skyrocket. The motherfuckers has stolen or taken down photographs and historical markers regarding black people who served and died in the name of this raggedy racist ass country. He's a fucking racist. He just posted a picture of Barack and Michelle Obama as apes, trying to get black people in the streets so that he can enact martial law. He can have an excuse to kill niggas then. He can have an excuse to start killing us then. It's wild, ain't it? It's wild. It's wild. It's wild work. It's wild work how they try to bend and twist themselves. Everything about these people is fake. Everything. Let's go on the good old Instagram now.
Remember when George Floyd was murdered by police officers?
Yep, of course I do. It's a horrible day.
Which gave rise to the Black Lives Matter movement, an anti-racist movement. And then also a counter movement, the All Lives Matter movement also gave rise, which is inherently a racist movement.
Yep, because not only was the All Lives Matter coming out by the herds, they started Blue Lives Matter, which had nothing to do with Black Lives Matter.
And here's how I know, because if you flash forward a couple years, Renee Good is also murdered by police officers. And then a week later, Alex Preddy is also murdered by police officers. 2 white people murdered by police officers, and not a single white person anywhere is saying all lives matter.
Not a peep.
Pepperidge Farm remembers. Admit that all lives matter was not about white lives matter. Admit that it was not an inclusive movement. Admit that it was about Black lives mattering not as much as white lives. Admit it. We knew it then, and we know it fucking now.
Say it louder for the people in the back.
You're fucking racist. You do not care about anybody but yourself.
Child, and as per usual, I don't get in white folks' business, but I felt like he was talking to y'all, and with my platform, it's my duty to share it. There was no lies detected in anything that he said, but let me know what y'all think in the comments.
Amen, amen, amen. The church said amen. Because he was right. Pepperidge Farms remembers. They remember. Sure do. Sure do.
All right, so with the new...
Okay. So next is that lie about Donald Trump reporting Epstein to the police and shit. So told y'all, MAGA is stupid.
News today, get ready for MAGA content creators to be making wild claims like this.
Well, wouldn't you know it? A 4-page FBI document has just come out stating that Trump was the whistleblower on Epstein after all. That's right, Trump was the one who instigated that first arrest.
And oh boy, if this were true, I could see why so many people would be excited. But guess what? It's not. So let's take a look. And to start with, this is the 4-page document that guy's talking about. But down here on page 3, it clearly says Trump called the Palm Beach Police Department to tell them, thank goodness you're stopping him. Now, this doesn't sound like he's turning in Epstein. It sounds like he's thanking them for already doing something. And there's a reason for that. And that's because this phone call took place in July 2006, just as Jeffrey Epstein's criminal sex charge became public. Trump called then Palm Beach Police Chief Michael Ryder to tell him that Epstein's activities with teenage girls were well known in both New York and Palm Beach. But 16 months earlier, in March 2005, Palm Beach police began investigating Epstein after the family of a 14-year-old girl reported that she was molested at Epstein's mansion. Multiple underage girls, many of them high school students, would later tell police that Epstein hired them to give sexual massages. So by this timeline and Donald Trump's own words, he sounds much less like a whistleblower than someone who knew Jeffrey Epstein was committing crimes in both Florida and New York and decided to stay silent as dozens of young girls were taken advantage of by this scumbag, and only came forward and talked to the police after dozens of those women gave testimony against Jeffrey Epstein and he was finally arrested. And that, my friends, is not a good guy. All right, so...
Nope, sure ain't. But they like to pretend, don't they? They like to pretend Trump was a good guy. I keep telling y'all, everything about these people was fake. Everything about them. Everything about them. Everything about these people is fake.
Well, you know,
more.
I'm not going to argue what these people do with their mansions, but a couple of things that you said that people are tired of what celebrities are talking about. Donald Trump is a celebrity, in case we forgot that. He's a celebrity that used his celebrity to become president. And his movement, Make America Great Again, is really about making America racist again. And if you want to talk about stolen land and just ignore what happened to the Native Americans, ignore what happened to Black people in our country, to do that would be siding with the oppressors. And I will tell you, like, I'm not one to say that celebrities should matter, but this is the same president that just used Nicki Minaj to come from her home in Calabasas that was on its way to foreclosure or her being evicted to come to an event to propel whatever message he wanted to get out there in front of the Epstein files. We have a president right now who throws Christianity, who uses every weapon of mass distraction in order to make the American people in the world forget the fact that he was hanging on a jet with Jeffrey Epstein, sitting over there on the island, and all the documents that have been released show that all the pedo sympathizers, even on this show, defending Donald Trump, have a lot that they don't want to be accountable for. So I'm not gonna argue what these people do with their. I'm gonna, be distracted by the narrative that Bad Bunny talking about out ICE is some way more important than the fact that most of us have sat by and watched the genocide in Gaza and have sided with a pedophile.
Sir, do you own a home?
Okay, well, my God, today. That was a read.
I'm sorry, there's somebody else waiting to talk. We can get into questions later because I'm
Wait,
ready for whatever you
No,
want.
actually, it's a good question. It's a good question.
What was the question?
Do you own private property in the United States?
What I own has nothing to do. It's almost as relevant as you sitting in the Grammys singing along to all the artists and using a moment to go get clout for the world to see you. I don't know.
So you don't want to
never
answer
seen you. I
the
know
question?
Tommy.
Classic liberal response.
It doesn't matter.
I'm sure you own a home, and I'm sure you did not check if a Native American had previously owned the land.
Slavery is
and you
over.
are part of the
Listen,
Billie Eilish
slavery is
camp
over,
that will
and
say
you
that
don't
there's no
control
illegal
what I
on stolen
do.
land,
But you
live
know
in
what?
the
Let's
stolen
talk
land.
about the.
You
Let's
live
talk
on
about the
stolen
fact
land.
that immigrants look like you. I'm gonna, be distracted by.
I want to see the whole thing. I want to see the whole damn thing now, Jason Lee. I want to see the whole damn thing because he's about to. I see he's about to get on somebody's ass. That blonde stinking bitch. Why all these bitches dyeing their hair blonde with their black roots? Why is that the trend now? Is that the trend? Dye your roots. I got dyed black roots. I got black roots. That what we got now? That's what we on now. That's cute. I want to see the whole fucking clip. Y'all should see this. Y'all should see this. Y'all should see this. Now, pay attention to this shit. Erica Kirk, step on up.
I'm about to share with you some information where if anyone in authority took it seriously, Erica Kirk would not be allowed 50 feet within any minor. This picture never sat right with me. No wonder she's comfortable with a pedophile president. No wonder the pastor who covered up sex crimes for 2 decades, allegedly, is going on this Make Heaven Crowded tour with her. And of course, an ex-boyfriend of hers, Cabot Phillips, would have pizza tattooed inside his lip. In 2013, Erica had a boyfriend named Joshua Harrelson. She moved to Michigan, rented a house from an elderly couple who had a granddaughter, who had a friend, who overshared on Twitter. But that means everything is documented. Jillian tweets that she is out with her friend, and the very next tweet is about meeting Miss Arizona. She's so 15. She's immature. She's impressionable. 15 days after she meets this 15-year-old girl, for the first time we can see, posts a picture of herself eating food. Guess what kind of food it is? Erica's communicating with her over Twitter. They're having phone calls. They're texting. Jillian would react to the message publicly, but you couldn't see what Erica was tweeting. Commenting on this girl's appearance is a cryptic response because Erica has her account private. Erica keeps this going for at least another year. The tweets are still up. Clearly, this child is responding to a picture that Erica sent, and who knows what it is because Erica is hiding it. A few hours after that message, Erica sent this one. Notice it doesn't say, I want to touch your butt. It says, I'm going to touch your butt. Responds by saying, why did she send me this? Let me call you. Hold on, sweetheart. Give me a sex. Wow, sex too, but not from you. I don't bat for the other team yet. Actually, just yet. And look what time it is at night. Maybe she hadn't quit drinking yet. I forgot to tell you, hydrate tonight and no alcohol and don't eat a lot of salty foods. You don't want to get bloated. No alcohol? Really, Erica? Age recognition. You waffle? I don't think I can say the T word here. You know what it is? It's part of a woman's intimate anatomy. There's no part of this that passes as acceptable. She's CEO of an organization that works with high schoolers. Jillian, a little more broken in, posts this after thanking Erica for making her whole week. But then Jillian posts a picture with a boy. Erica doesn't like that. Then the next day sends her chocolate-covered strawberries. She works with high school students. And read that note. That's exactly how she talks to those students today. My students, she says, as possessive as she was with that child. I'm about to...
Sheesh. The disgustingness that's coming out of this damn right, boy. I tell you, boy. I tell you, boy. I tell you. The disgustingness coming out of the right is so fucking disgusting. Sheesh. Sheesh. Disgusting.
Melania's daughter.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Arc past surfaces as Donald outed in photos. It's all coming out. Okay, I need you to stay with me here because what I'm about to walk you through is genuinely unprecedented in American political history. In the last several weeks, the Department of Justice has released over 3 million pages of documents, more than 2,000 videos, and 180,000 images related to Jeffrey Epstein. And buried in those files are photographs, emails, and flight records that directly connect the current president of the United States to one of the most notorious sex offenders in modern history during the exact same period he met his wife. And that's not even the most damaging part of what's emerging. Because while Donald Trump wages an unprecedented war on immigrants, while his administration separates families at the border, while ICE agents conduct raids in communities across America, the documented history of how Melania Trump came to this country is being scrutinized like never before. And what's being revealed isn't just hypocrisy, it's a pattern of deception that goes back decades. Here's what you need to understand. The official story of how Donald and Melania Trump met has always been presented as a fairy tale. She described it in her own book as this glamorous gathering of editors and models in an atmosphere of sophistication and refinement. The Kit Kat Club in Manhattan, September 1998, New York Fashion Week. But the full picture is considerably different. The party where they met was organized by a man named Paolo Zampoli. Today, Zampoli serves in the Trump administration as United States Special Representative for Global Partnerships. But back in 1998, he ran what he called a modeling agency. His operation specialized in bringing young Eastern European women to the United States and introducing them to wealthy, powerful American men. Zampoli himself has confirmed on record that he brought Melania to the United States in 1996, that he secured her visa, and that he introduced her to Donald Trump at that party. He's been quoted saying directly, and I want you to hear this, he said, quote, "I brought Melania to the States." Now think about the timing here. In 1998, when Donald Trump met Melania at one of these parties specifically designed to connect young Eastern European women with rich older men, where was Trump spending the rest of his time? The answer is now documented in federal records. According to emails released by the Department of Justice just this past month, federal prosecutors discovered that Donald Trump traveled on Jeffrey Epstein's private jet many more times than previously reported. Let me say that again because it matters. Federal prosecutors, in an internal email from January 2020, wrote that Trump was listed as a passenger on at least 8 flights between 1993 and 1996. On at least 4 of those flights, Ghislaine Maxwell was also present. And here's the detail that should stop you cold. On one of those flights, the only passengers listed were Trump, Epstein, and a 20-year-old woman whose name has been redacted. If you're finding this information valuable, hits that have been released are equally damning. A photo showing the inside of a desk drawer in Epstein's Manhattan home contained a framed photograph of Donald Trump alongside Melania, Epstein, and Ghislaine Maxwell. That photo was taken in 2000. The Justice Department initially posted it, then briefly removed it, then restored it after confirming it didn't contain images of Melania's dark past surfaces as Donald outed in photos.
That's why I told y'all Melania is not innocent in none of this shit. That bitch is Ghislaine Maxwell 2.0. Why I keep disappearing in shit? Man, damn it. Boy, it's a lot in here. It's a lot. It is a lot. It's a lot. America's doing so good under Donald Trump right now.
We used to call this Trump Row because everybody on this block had Trump flags. This house is for sale. This is Trump Row. All of these houses had Trump signs up.
That shit gone, cuz. That shit dead.
That house is for sale. Trump Row. That house is for sale. This is Trump Row. 3 out of the 10 houses on Trump Road are for sale.
We doing so good under Trump, ain't we? We doing great, ain't we? Doing fantabulous. I'm with you. I'm over here. Here's something to laugh at. Here is something to laugh at right here.
Let me hear you say white, 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 white. Say white, 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 white. Say mayonnaise, mayonnaise, mayo. Mayo. Last name right, but I hippity high. Look at my hands, they just won't stop. Look at my pants, look at my dance. I think I might do maybe a chance. All them people got murder records. Look at my face, I'm a German shepherd. Let me hear you say white, 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 white. Say white, 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 white. Say mayonnaise.
Oh! Oh! I gotta watch it again. I'm sorry.
Mayonnaise, mayo. Mayo. Last name right, but I hippity high. Look at my hands, they just won't stop. Look at my pants, look at my dance. I think I might do maybe a chance. All them people got murder records. Look at my face, I'm a German Shepherd. Let me hear you say white.
That shit is fucking funny. That shit is funny. Mayonnaise.
Say white. Say mayonnaise, mayo. Last name right, but I hippity hop. Look at my hands, they just won't stop. Look at my pants, look at my dance. I think I might do maybe a chance. All them people got murder records. Look at my face, I'm a German Shepherd. Let me hear you say.
Oh God. Oh, that was the Toilet Paper USA halftime show. Oh yeah. That was the toilet paper halftime show for everybody. For everybody. Everybody in the back. Oh my, how the smallest things make me laugh. It makes me laugh. That makes me laugh. That makes me laugh. That makes me laugh. I laugh a whole lot. I laugh a whole lot.
When Donald Trump was inaugurated in January of last year, it really looked like Republicans were going to win the culture war. Republicans were dominating the podcast landscape and launching new podcasts. The Trump administration was pounding colleges and universities into submission. Turns out that dominating culture is not the same thing as dominating the government. And as the Trump administration has gone on and Republicans behave more like complete and total dweebs demanding safe spaces, despite the fact that they are in charge of everything, they've lost. And the Turning Point USA halftime show at the Super Bowl last night was kind of the final nail in the coffin. No one would perform at the Kennedy Center once Trump put his name on it, so now he's been forced to close it. Republicans demanded that Ivy League colleges become safe space for legacy white kids, and that's completely backfired. Now Black and brown students, especially across the South, are enrolling at higher rates in state universities, which is where most of those white kids were going to end up anyway, but now they're not going to have anywhere to go. New York Times is saying that Turning Point USA's halftime show, which was pre-recorded and lip-synced and headlined by Kid Rock, who likes to sing about abusing small girls, only got 6 million concurrent viewers on YouTube. I went to the Turning Point USA YouTube channel after the halftime show, and this is the number that I actually saw. But whatever, let's go with 6 million. Early estimates of Bad Bunny's halftime show have at 135 million viewers, which would make it the most watched halftime show ever. For reference, 6.1 million viewers isn't even the population of Atlanta. Republicans had a really embarrassing crash out about it on social media. This is Laura Loomer. This pearl-clutching decency police about twerking. It's dorky. You're just dorky. Jake Paul, the MAGA boxer who got his clock cleaned a couple of weeks ago, also crashed out about it. Called Bad Bunny a fake American despite the fact that Jake Paul lives in Puerto Rico. Then he woke up and had to walk it back because people were like, what's wrong with you? Finally just like, I got hacked. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I like Bad Bunny. Then there's the podcast bros that help put Trump in office the second time. Joe Rogan has been openly critical. So has Andrew Schultz and so has Theo Vaughn. They have functionally lost those guys. Instead, they're turning to people like Katie Miller, who has the personality of a wet piece of toilet paper to launch podcasts. This is Stephen Miller's wife. Her podcast has a 2.6 star out of 5. Nobody likes it. Even right-wing culture staples like Megyn Kelly only have a 4.4 rating. Compare that to left-leaning podcasts like Here's Suzanne Lambert. We love Suzanne, 4.9. Midas Touch, 4.9. Find out, guys, 4.9. Why is this happening? Cultural dominance comes from a few things. Curiosity, racial diversity, empathy, and an open mind. The Republican Party quite purposefully is very, very scared of all of those things. So the only cultural dominance they can get is manufactured. And over the last year, that manufacturing has fallen apart. They're so easily triggered and they're so easily offended by the littlest things and so easily frightened by the littlest things and the way that they demand safe spaces constantly. This is a criticism that the left used to get, but now it's pretty obvious that it's not us. Sucks to suck. When Donald Trump was inaugurated,
they're bitches. They're bitches. I can explain that one. That was easy. They're bitches. They are bitches. They're bitches. They're bitches. They are bitches. They're bitches. They are bitches. They are bitches. They are bitches. Okay.
The Olsen twins. Why is every guy in America waiting for these chicks to turn 18? I mean, you know what I say? If there's grass on the field, play ball! The Olsen twins. Why is every guy in America waiting?
Okay. Yeah. That's funny. It's fun. Talking about there's grass on the field, play ball. Okay. All right, weirdo.
Which of your companies own or control a health insurance division? Raise your hand.
Okay.
Weirdos.
I mean, you're trying to reduce crime. You're just giving them more room to breathe.
I know a man who tried to suck his own dick when I see one. Which do y'all think he keeps in his mouth more, his own dick or the mention of black people unnecessarily? Which one is it? What episode do y'all leave black people alone? Asking for myself, we literally live in y'all's head rent-free, no utilities, oceanfront property. We can't even get a break during Black History Month, which is wild because everyone loves to talk about us. But when we're like, hey, our turn, we'd like to talk about ourselves and things that we experience, we're told to shut up and that it's not that deep. Right. I hate this type of comedian, and I'm using that term extremely loosely, who's actually just racist, but they try to hide it under jokes. Like, I'm gonna hold your hand with a napkin in between when I say this. You're not funny, and you're certainly not a comedian. You're actually just a bitch, because you can't say what you want to say with your chest. You have to hide it under the guise of dark humor. I just know your mother knows you weren't worth the fuck it took to make you. Because when has US policing, which can be traced back to slave patrols, ever not negatively affected black people?
My God, today.
Answer quickly. Your problem with ICE isn't that they're not terrorizing black people, because let's be clear, they are. Your problem with ICE is that they're not only terrorizing black people. Because when it was primarily black people who were being terrorized and killed by law enforcement and not being given room to breathe, don't think we didn't catch the fucking disgusting undertones of that statement.
Yeah.
That was normal for y'all. That was just a regular Tuesday. That was, well, why didn't they just comply? But now that it's people that look like you or people that you deem fucking human, now all of a sudden everybody's paying attention. Mind you, had you just listened to black people when we told you how slippery the slope could be, maybe we could have avoided the avalanche that's happening now. For anyone who might be thinking, oh my gosh, what's happening? What's America coming to? America is not coming to anything. America has arrived and thrived at this destination for forever.
Thank you.
This is not some new America. The only thing new is your reaction to it.
Factuals.
Hope this helps. Peace and love.
She's just happened to just got. She's always right. Well, that's some shit, ain't it? Oh, the blacks, blacks. You know, those blacks. Those blacks, you can't leave us alone.
ICE agents being hired up by the Trump administration and promised $50,000 sign-on bonuses are not properly vetted. They don't have proper security clearances. These people are dangerous as they're giving guns and the ability to put on masks and kidnap people and terrorize people and lock children up in prisons. Do you remember when I said that? This is why. This is Brashad Johnson. He was just arrested in Bloomington in a sex sting. This is one of the men who did the background checks for ICE agents. And this isn't really that surprising considering that in Bloomington not too long ago, Alexander Stephen Back was arrested for trying to coerce a minor into sex, rape a child. Let's just call a spade a spade. He was trying to rape a child. He was an ICE agent. These are the monsters that you have scooping up and terrorizing all kinds of people across this country, given unfettered access by the President of the United States, which isn't surprising considering that he's all up in the Epstein files. The president's a pedophile. Again, let's call a spade, right? But these are the people who are allowed to lock children up. And we have reports over the years of ICE agents and Customs and Border Patrol agents sexually assaulting people in those facilities, including children. We know that this happens. And I'm trying to figure out how people haven't woken up yet and realized how incredibly evil it is to lock children up in these prisons and then expose them to sexual assailants, to deviants, to people who are so depraved that they would take on a job that involves putting on a mask and kidnapping people. Are you with me yet? I was in the school pickup line today for my son, because I'm going to tell you as a mother, I can't understand anybody who's not disturbed by this. But I was in the school pickup line to pick up my child. And you know what I thought about? I thought about all of the children in that ProPublica article in the Dilley Detention Facility in Texas, where Liam Ramos was just held. Do you know that there's so many children still there? Like 14-year-old Ariana, who said this is the most afraid she's ever been in her life. She was detained for 45 days at the time of publishing that article. Or 18-month-old Amalia, she almost died. That baby, look at this baby. She almost died from a respiratory illness because they refused to give her treatment. And then they finally got her to a hospital and she was hospitalized for 10 days. And then they put her back in that prison. Our country is currently scooping people up, allowing disgusting, criminally, sexually deviant, horrible people to scoop up children and lock them in a prison. And if you don't speak out against this, I don't know what to say. You guys remember when I made a video
Speaking of that, speaking of that, I'm going to show y'all something that's going to piss y'all right on off. I'm going to show y'all something that's going to piss you right smooth on the fuck off. Okay. Y'all give me a second with this one, because I'm not going to read this because it's going to make me mad. It's going to make me really mad. Not going to read this, but I'm going to let y'all see it. So y'all can be just as pissed off as me. This baby is 9 years old. She is 9 years old. This baby is 14 years old. Yeah. It's pissing me off. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear a single solitary fucking word from Trump supporters. I don't want to hear it. I don't. I think I may have done my due diligence today. I think I've done my due diligence today. I want to thank Modest Touch for that live stream. Fuck Pam Bundy. Fuck that bitch. And anybody like that bitch. Anyways, let me get off here. Because it's time for me to mentally reset. Watch some old movies and get my head together. Shout out to the mighty LDBC, Lions Den Boxing community. Shout out to everybody in the chat, super chat. Everybody can smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. I appreciate you. We have to fight. And I'm praying for my friend Benny Loco. I love you, Benny. So you know that. Anyways, y'all be good.
I have to get off this thing to go on my. Matter of fact, yeah, I'm gonna let Champ listen to some music. I'll holler at y'all in the meantime. Peace, love, and blessings. Shout out to the mighty LDBC.